Live! Boom, baby, we are on. Hey guys, how you going today on BKR Sport? We're here for a big game, the first of two big games actually. Not just this game, the Penrith Panthers and the Sharks, but we do have the South Sydney Rabbitohs and the Melbourne Storm coming up a little bit later on, which is going to be an absolute beautiful game there. But this one, it's in the rain, it's wet weather down there in Sydney right now, and I don't know, this is going to be a bit of a spicy one. I think the Sharkies can surprise a few. I don't know if they can win, but I don't know, man. The Raiders were down 14-0 to the Warriors earlier on today, and they won that game by 12 points at the end. It took two penalties late on, which was really interesting. But, they won by the old 12-point margin, which kept them in the hunt for the 8th. The ladder does not change, however. The Titans are still on top, obviously, and the Raiders have not gotten to 9th because their for and against is still behind that of Manly, which is why it was actually quite interesting that they didn't go for the try there to try and eat it up a little bit more. But they're on minus 25 now compared to Manly in 8 plus 18. And the Roosters on plus 9. I don't know why I'm talking about them, though, because this is not about them. This is about the Penrith Panthers and the Sharkies right now. And, it's going to be... I actually think the Sharks cover the spread here. I think the Sharkies might actually keep this close. I think the Panthers will win. I think the Penrith Panthers will win. Tongue twister. Gee whiz, Penrith, sort that out. But no, I think that the Panthers will win, but I think it's going to be close. And I think the Sharkies actually wouldn't be surprised if they did win here tonight, too. However, Penrith got a lot of players back into their team. The whole team is back. Obviously, they beat the Tigers with an under-16s team last week. And now the full, I nearly said enchilada. The full enchilada has returned here for the Panthers. So let's go through the two-team lineups here, guys. And then we'll get into the table because this one actually does have impacts for the Sharks. Not so much the Panthers. They're obviously in 15th right now. But the Sharkies, they're in 3rd, so we'll get into that table in just a few moments. But let's go through the two-team lineup. So, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Do it. Come on. You've been slacking in the old thumbs up lately. You've all been watching. You've been absolutely killing it with the watching. But you've been slacking in the old thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. And subscribe. But you haven't been slacking in that because we are on our way to 20k, baby. We are super close now to 18.4. We're flying, baby. We're flying. But, Penrith Panthers here today. Abisai Kotosau, Brian O, Isaiah Yo, Jerome Luai, Liam Martin, Nathan Cleary, Cesar Leniu, Stephen Crichton, God himself. They all return here for the Panthers with Charlie Staines, Chris Smith, Kurt Falls, Lindsay Smith, Moses Leota, Robert Jennings, Sean O'Sullivan, and Sonny Luke all going outski. Oh, dear me. There's a lot of players out there, a lot of players in, but they're all very, very good ins for the fullback. Dylan Edwards, unbelievable season from him with Talon May and Brian on the wings. Isaac Targo with Stephen Crichton in the centres and Jerome Luai and Nathan Cleary in the halves. Fisher Harris with Matty Eisenhuth in the front row. Abisai Kotosau in that number 9. William Kikau and Liam Martin back row. And Isaiah Yo is the lock. Mitch Kenny, he's the 14 today with Scotty Sorensen, Jamin Salmon and Spencer Leniu in the interchange and Sunya Turuva. Despite all those ins and outs shaking all about, he actually keeps his 18th man replacement here. So, obviously, he had a great game against PNG for Fiji. He'll more than likely be that Fiji fullback, in that World Cup. But still can't find a way into this team right now, which obviously is because Dylan Edwards. But it just shows their depth. Their depth is just absolutely incredible, the Panthers. So much so that they beat the Tigers with that team that went out last week. Britton Nakora and Siasiba Talakai come in here for the Sharkies with Jesse Kokohon and Sione Katoa going out. So Sione Katoa's a big out here. Unfortunately, he's actually injured for the season. I think he did an ACL, if I'm not mistaken. Prayers out to the big fella. Great player, Sione Katoa. Hasn't been the most unbelievable season from him, but he's still had a very good season for the Sharkies, and that back line super underrated. It's unfortunate that he does obviously go out here for the Sharks because, he's just a great player to watch. William Candy, he's the fullback today, with Connor Tracy going onto that wing spot with Ronaldo Molotalo on the other side. Siasiba Talakai and Jesse Ramian in the centres. So you're basically just looking at, effectively the only player out here today for the Sharkies is Sione Katoa. So still definitely a winnable team here. They're a top 4 team for a reason. Matty Moylan in the 6 with Nico Hines in the 7. Toby Rudolph and Royce Hunt in the front row. Blake Brayley is the 9 with Brett Nakora and Wade Graham in the back row. Dale Finucane is the lock. Teague Wilton, Cameron McInnes, Braden Hamlin-Ueli, and Andrew Favita is interchange with Braden Trindle in the 18th man replacement. So, I believe the Sharkies have a chance here, lads. I really do. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think they win. I think this is obviously Penrith. It's raining. It's going to be a grind. I think that the Panthers probably play better in the grind. But then again, did they play the Eels in a wet weather game when they lost? I can't remember. They've only lost one game of the season, the Panthers. I think it's going to be close. I think that the Panthers win, but I think it'll be 1-12. Let's go through the NRL ladder here before I do get into the chat and see what you Muppets are saying. Gee whiz. For the Panthers, obviously they're on 34 points compared to the Cowboys in second on 26 points. Panthers points differential is plus 308. So they're not going to be finishing it lower than the minor premiership this year, which is a bit weird considering the Titans are at the top of the table. Sharkies, on the other hand, though, gee whiz, they're in third position right now. If they win this game, they will go above the Cowboys in a second position. My goodness me. For and against wise, obviously the Cowboys play the Tigers tomorrow. So you would assume the Cowboys will go back above the Sharkies tomorrow regardless. However, the Sharkies do have the potential to finish. Well, they will finish off this tonight in second if they were to win this game, because they'll be 2 points clear of the Cowboys and the Broncos. If they were to lose here, they would have to lose by 96, 86. They'd have to lose by about 34 points to go below the Broncos into fourth. The Broncos go up to third, which would have a top 3 Queensland teams. Wow, look at them go. And the Storm, well, actually, the Storm are a big player here. The Storm are a big player here because if the Sharks lose, the Storm would go above the Sharks and Broncos if the Storm were to win tonight against the Rabbitohs, regardless of the score, because they're plus 177, Sharks are plus 116, unless the Sharks won by about 100 to prevent that point differential switcheroo. Actually, no, it wouldn't even matter. So, yeah, Sharks lose, Storm win, Storm go to third, Sharks go to fourth, and Broncos drop out of that top 4 into 5th position. And Parramatta have already played, and that's all. Yeah, so the lowest Sharkies can go here is 4th. The highest they can go is 2nd. Dearie me, a lot to play for here. Lot to play for. But guys, like I said, let's go and smack that thumbs up button. Don't slap. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe when you're around here. 10 minutes to go until kickoff. We're going to be doing this game. We've got the next game too, which is the Rabbitohs and the Storm. And hopefully these are good games. Hopefully there's a couple of good games here. Oh, dear, remember we've got a couple of donations already. My goodness me, look at the big fellas go. Jonathan Manson with $10 donor says, thanks Raiders for the win. Though not a Raider fan, hope Panthers win as well, a part of a parlay. Absolutely, Jonathan Manson. You are a Titans fan, which is great to see. But yeah, the Raiders, it would have been shaky for you though, Jonathan. It would have been shaky for you. They were down 14-0 at half time, but they had to come back in the end and should have actually probably won with 13 plus, but they just kept deciding to go for the penalties late on, which helps out people's multis. But, good on you, man. And Panthers should win here. They really should. But I'm just saying, the Sharkies are probably playing for a bit more. So it wouldn't surprise me necessarily if the Panthers run was a little bit later. I think that, Panthers fans will be like, oh, we needed to lose to have a good year. We needed that loss. But it's like, you never need that loss. But yeah, good win for the Raiders before. Footy Kids, thank you very much for the $10 donor. I appreciate it, dude. Footy Kids says, hi, hello, mate. Blizzy says, Sharks by 50. Easy. Oh, my dear me. Oh, dear me. Blizzy says, that was 50. That would mean the Panthers can't win the comp. My gosh. Blizzy says, is Cleary in Bali? Or no, Cleary's not in Bali today. He's not in Bali today. Lau for you, some Sharks win by 13 plus. I'll get a Viking Ragnar Lothbrok cut. No, Lau for you. Come on, what's a realistic bet? Come on. What is it going to be? Sharks win 13 plus. What are you going to do? $20? You're going to do $20? Oh, I lost a couple of bets earlier, that's why. I just saw your next comment. Thank you much to Brighton Robinson for the $5 donation. It says, can any of the top 4 adopt Queensland's game plan and shut down the Panthers? Yeah, the Cowboys. I don't think the Cowboys or the Broncos. I really don't. They lost 22-0 the last time the Cowboys played them in Penrith. Sharkies, no. The Storm can. It's funny, though. I think the only teams that can beat the Panthers this year are the teams that are in the top 4 and the teams in the bottom 4, the top 8. I think the Storm, the Eels, and the Roosters are the 3 teams. And I would even... the Rabbitohs probably not for me. But the other 3 teams, Storm, Eels, and the Roosters, I genuinely believe they could beat the Panthers. I genuinely do believe it. I don't think it happens necessarily, but you guys know me. For the last 4 or 5 weeks, I've been rattling in about the Roosters. Neymar Lulu says, Alia Kekao, bonjour ami, hello volley. Panthers half, minus 18 points at half time. You're the biggest dreamer that ever did dreamer. My dearie me. Dearie me. My gosh. 18.5 time. It's raining right now. Raining usually means low score. And you've gone for a big score. My goodness me. Somebody says, is the chin back from Bali? Might need to be quarantined in case. I believe he was quarantined for a lengthy amount of time for that chin. They thought he might have been smuggling something in. But unfortunately, for Nathan, he actually got off scot-clean. He got off very clean there. So it says, wait second is far off for Brisbane. Either technically, it isn't far off for Brisbane. They're only, Brisbane, if they had of, Brisbane won, didn't they? Brisbane won on the weekend, didn't they? Yeah, they beat Parramatta. So, they're 1 win away from the second right now. But the Cowboys are going to beat the Tigers, and your for and against competitive is not good. So your for and against is plus 83. Cowboys for and against is plus 181. You're at 98 points behind the Cowboys. And the Cowboys play the Tigers tomorrow in North Queensland. So good luck. Sharkies, on the other hand, like I said, they could realistically lose this game by 34 points plus. So I don't think they do. I don't think it is a realistic option. But I'm just saying, like, it's the Panthers at home. Anything is possible in regards to a scoreline in their favour. I don't see Sharks 13 plus though. I just don't. But I do think the Sharks are going to give it a good go here. I would not be surprised if they do get the win. But I'm still tipping the Panthers. But the Broncos are also close. The Broncos still haven't actually solidified spot in the 8 yet. Just want to throw that out there. Like, they are still technically in the hunt for the top 2, but they are also still in the hunt for the top 8 technically, because it's actually only 3 wins between them and the Raiders and the Dragons. So the Broncos, so 2nd to 11th is separated by 3 wins. Cowboys in 26 points to the Dragons in 11th place are separated by 3 wins, 26 to 20. So, you know, don't think you're only playing for the top spots right now. There is still some teams below, and there is some tough opposition incoming. So, my boy says Cleary is going to Thailand on Monday, right? Okay, the joke has been done to dead now. Done to dead. Sasha Gelton says Sharks could pull a sneaky, but I think Panthers still have it. I agree. DC says hi. Hello, DC. Gilbert Blanche says game total points under 20. Wow, it's a low-scoring game. I would not be surprised, though. I would not be surprised. But under 20 is very, very low. Very, very low. Alex says Cowboys the biggest wishes thinking they'll win tomorrow. No. They're pretty realistic wishes, to be completely honest with you. I think that the biggest wishes they would wish out to only win by less than 12 points is what I would throw out there personally. But I won't be able to stream that because obviously I'm heading down to Sydney at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'll be heading down to Sydney and I'll be flying back about 8:40 at night. But yeah, I'll be doing a little day trip down to Sydney for the old Gold Coast Titans versus Canterbury Bullschmogs game. The Bull Muppetries, the Bull Muppet Dogs game at 2 p.m. So I won't be able to stream, but I'll be putting that vlog out on the Monday. Krusty Wombat says DC or Cleary for Australia. I will say personally right now, you're probably still leaning with Cleary, especially based on Manly's performance on the weekend. It really will come down to the end of season form. Origin gives the leaning to Cherry Evans, but Cherry Evans is if they want to go with experience. Cleary is if they want to go with potential, is what I would say. Fatima Elza says 24-16 to the Panthers. I could see that. It's a high-scoring game now in wet weather. It is a high-scoring game in wet weather. Desmond says, flying down, what's the best team in the comp? The Titans. I know they are obviously top of the table right now. So you are absolutely right there, Des, mate. They are currently top. And, we should have a pretty easy win there against the bottom 4 Bulldogs. Who would want to be in the bottom 4 nowadays? It's just a crazy thought process. There's no way that you'd ever see the Titans at the bottom 4. That's just a ridiculous thought process. Ridiculous thought process, to be honest with you. Just absolutely ludicrous. It's ludicrous and... unfortunately for you guys, it's not possible because they are in the top of the table right now. Panthers and Sharks are about to come out here, though. They are about to come out here. Give me your score predictions. I'm going to go Panthers 18-14. I'm going to go 18-14. Couldn't it be 16-14? I'm going to go in a slight one. Bliss says 3rd versus 16th. Yeah, no, it's 15th actually. Tigers are in last, Blitzy. The Panthers are in 15th, mate. They are in 15th, but the Sharkies are in 3rd right now. Alex is just disrespectful to the Titans. It really is. But it says Sharks 76, Pen Ref at 0. Well, that makes no sense. You can't say Pen Ref and then give them 0. It makes no sense, my guy. It makes no sense. Bell Boom says 36-6 to the Panthers. Cheese Tomato says Panthers 22-12. Could see that too. Recent meetings, the Sharks won 2019. Panthers, they split it. Sharks won the last game between the two, 19-18. Oh, that was when Panthers had all their players out. Besides that, Panthers beat them 48-0 back in the first game of 2021. Pretty high-scoring games between these two normally, besides the last one. Sales Fanboy says, Talon, May, first try scorer. Yeah, who's my first try scorer here today? I've been pretty good with my first try scorers lately. I will go out on a... No, I think Panthers probably score first. I will go with a forward. I'll go with... You know who's screaming out to me right now? I don't know why it is. I'm going to go Liam Martin. Liam Martin, first try scorer here. It's just screaming out at me. I don't know what it is. Normally I wouldn't get on him, but it's screaming out to me as I see his face. If I say the Sharkies, I would go for someone like... You know what? I'd go Jesse Ramian. I'd go Jesse Ramian there for the Sharkies. Talakai's a good shout, but I'll go Jesse Ramian because the Panthers probably do lock down Talakai pretty well here today is what I would say. So Sharkies coming out on the field here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. And subscribe. Just do what you know you wanted. Bell Booms is up at Martin. Didn't have a great Origin series, but let's see if he can do well coming back from Origin here for the Panthers. Nico Hines this season, 3 tries, 13 try assists, 19 forced dropouts, and 111 points. Good work there for the Sharkies, but here we go. 82% of people have voted for the Panthers in the poll. 82% of people have voted for the Panthers. They are first. The Sharks are third. It's not like the Sharks are last, guys. The Panthers are going up against a team who are still technically in the top 4. So this will be a pretty big... I do know the Sharks can't win the comp this year. And I do know the Sharks are a little bit off the pace from winning the comp. But I'm just throwing it out there. The Sharks are still a pretty good team to watch. They're still pretty attacking. Their defense may not be up to it, but in the same sense, I do think this will be a lot closer than people are giving credit for. I think 82% is pretty ludicrous. Fatima says, Daz, 0 reminds me of how much games the Titans have lost. Exactly right, Fatima. You're absolutely spot on there. You're absolutely spot on. 82% for 15th, exactly right. Jerome Luai, 15 games this season with 6 tries. Tries his 12, 19 offloads, and 38 tackle busts. Guys are flogged, but we'll see him. That's Origin, though. Obviously, when it comes to NRL, it's maybe a bit of a different story. He normally is a bit of a flog here, too, to be completely honest with you. But hopefully he can redeem himself here tonight from that poor Origin Game 3 performance and also just band him up in a Game 3. Sachin Kelson says, Mick Ennis might be a good shout for Sharks' first try scorer. Mick Ennis might be a good shout. Absolutely. Absolutely. He might be a really good shout. Benny Barber as well might be on here. Might be on. But what about, what's his name? Brett Camorley. You know, Brett Camorley coming out here for the number 7 of the night for the Sharkies. It'd be very interesting. It'll be very interesting to see how they go. But alrighty, guys, Panthers kicking off here to the Sharkies. They're waiting for the smoke to clear. Funny that you can do that in an open stadium. You can't do that at Seabus because at Seabus it just literally sits on the air. Oh no, it's still there. You can't even see the ball. I think that's a bit dog shit here because the smoke literally... Oh, that's a high tackle. The smoke literally just is sitting there in the face of where the kick was being made. That's a bit dog shit there. They should have waited for that to drift out because it is drifting out. So Sharkies now third tackle at this ball to the 25. Tasman says Sharks won't see shit with that smoke. They just literally let the ball bounce because they couldn't see it. I think it was a bit dog shit there. The referee should have waited maybe about 30 seconds and then it would have been fine. Bright Robert says Luai Muppet of the Year. Luai is definitely... Jerome. Yeah, Jerome Luai is definitely part of the potential Muppet of the Year. Okay, Blitzy, I get you're a Sharks fan, man. Please don't spam the chat. Please don't spam the chat, my guy. So Nico Hines will kick that ball away there. The Panthers will get this ball to 20. Taylor May brings it back. It's very disrespectful that Brett isn't playing. The Brett's playing, mate. Brett is absolutely playing. You don't know. You never know. You've never seen him. You've never seen him play, but he's playing right now. But all right, I'll take him back here to about the 28. And another one who's actually come back here for the Sharks today is Ben Ross. Ben Ross is back here for the Sharks. Alex says the ref can't let the precious Panthers wait. Can't let the precious Panthers wait, mate. I'm getting itchy. You can't make me wait. You cannot make me wait. Also, we're about 10 subscribers away from 18.4, guys. So let's go. We're on our way to 20k. Let's get to 20k before the finals. And that's about 6 weeks away. Fifth tackle here for the Panthers, and they'll get this ball to the 45. Luke Lewis not playing. Jasper, you're silly, man. Luke Lewis retired. This is a serious channel, dude. Come on, man. So the William Kennedy's away here. William Kennedy's away. He's at the 30, 35. Good run. Dear me. It's Boogie says, love the content, brother. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be here as well for the Rabbitohs and the Storm. Jimmy Bill, the Jimmy Mr. Bill says, has some flop. Tell me Ponga had a shit game last night. Bit hard when you're on the sideline. Yeah, Ponga had a very shit game for the last 50 minutes because he wasn't playing. Yeah, he definitely didn't play well because he wasn't there. He wasn't playing. He was injured. 6 again for the Sharkies. Right inside. Whoa, good run there by Braden Hamlin-Ueli. He's at the right, Alex. Let's get serious, Jasper. Gee whiz, man. So Nico Hines here. He'll get this ball about 25 metres out. Second tackle. Sharkies on the move. Cheesebar says, Kennedy among the most underrated NRL players behind Chad Townsend. I think Kennedy was. I don't think Kennedy's done a great deal this year, but I think he's still a solid player. I still think he's probably around the 10 mark, 10, 11 mark in regards to, again, high tackle, you'd argue. 4 tackle of the Sharkies, 11 metres out. Wow, wait, could they score here early? This would be huge. This would be huge. Nico Hines kicks it through. Oh, but no, the Panthers get away. Fisher Harris is away here. Wow, Fisher Harris was the man that was waiting in the back line there for that one. Kennedy taken out. I would disagree with Brian Robinson. I think that he, maybe, but I don't think it was enough for a penalty. Gamble Blend said, this is a serious channel. Oh, very serious. Oh, man. I've never seen a more serious channel than this one. You know, some people in the chat have the audacity to come in here and tell me this ladder is wrong. This is a live NRL ladder. Straight from the NRL. My goodness. Somebody says also Ponga should be rested for the rest of the season. He's had 6 HIAs already this season. I would agree. So BKRmy kick out here. Oh, thick tackle gets crushed down there at the 50. Nico Hines, good tackle with Toby Rudolph. And now Cleary whacks that ball up. A bit of a basic kick there. Sharky should be able to bring this one outside their own 10. And Malataho brings this one back out left-hand side here. Oh, man, they're looking like they're trying to fight. They're looking, a bit sneaky for a couple of caps here. How dare they accuse me of being a fraud? It's crazy, man. It really is crazy. Talakai starting off this game strongly, but then he gets taken back. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just says if I'm serious, Kevin Walters is Billy Walters' best selling coach. I'm going to disagree with that one. Billy Walters is very average at best. Third tackle here for the Sharkies, 25 minutes out. But it says that ladder changes each try if it needs to. I actually originally wanted to do that, but it does take a lot of work. Sharks are waiting on the right-hand side, and good run here by... Oh, they're waiting to go. I think that's Willie Kennedy. Goes out left-hand side here. Kennedy again. He hasn't got off to a good start here, though, for Cheese Tomato. He said he was underrated. He's having a good start here, Willie Kennedy. So left-hand side here, Matt Moylan for tackle kick. What are you doing, bro? Matty Moylan, what are you doing, you muppet? You stupid man. You stupid man. Brian Robinson says, Billy, a solid defender, just doesn't offer much in attack. Yeah, I don't think he offers much in attack. I think he's an okay defender. Yeah, he's fine. Free holiday to Barley for the winner. Free holiday to Barley for the winner. That's going to be a penalty to Panthers. I disagree with that. It's a bit rough of a call. Bit rough of a call there, it will be. Coming out of the gates like Nikita. Nikita didn't really come out of the gates too crazy. He didn't really come out of the gates too well. Sales Family says, who's Katoa's replacement? So they've put Connor Tracy onto the wing. And then they've got Jesse Ramey and Sisi Patalakai in the centres, which is their starting centres. And obviously they've got Militano down the wing. So basically Connor Tracy just moved from the centre last week into the wing this week. Because I don't think Talakai was playing last week, if I'm not mistaken. Or somebody was out. I think it might have been Talakai that wasn't playing. So first tackle here with the Panthers. They're 45 metres out. Fisher Harris crunched down the tackle here. 38 metres. I'm not too sure about how the Sharkies' defence has been this year. Close to a penalty there. I would have argued that was more of a penalty than the actual penalty they called there for the Panthers. Right-hand side now, and Liam Martin. He's the one I said, first try scorer potentially. Here with 30 metres out, third tackle. Jimmy Sabil says Panthers will show how far ahead of the rest they are today, I think. I disagree. I just think the Sharkies will be up for it. That's a bad kick there from Cleary. And it's going to be Connor Tracy here. And that's a good run there. I disagree. I think the Sharkies will be up for it. I think the Panthers are clearing out the best team. But I'm just saying that I think the Sharkies will make this close. I think the Sharkies will make this close. But I do have Panthers win the game. But it says it's one wing, it'll be fine. Not necessarily. You still need a good defender. It's a penalty to the Sharkies. Penalty to the Sharkies. I think Sharks are 7 for defence so far in the season, so it's okay. Not too bad. Not too bad there. Alex is kind of Tracy's sales fan. Well, yeah. Penrith is out to play. Oh, well, he's just caught a penalty there for the Sharks. I don't know. I keep telling you guys, I get this weird feeling the Panthers are going to get knocked off in the finals by somebody. I'm just trying to pick the team that does it. And like I said, I believe the Roosters can do it. That'll be the biggest call, by the way. I'm just throwing this out there. If that actually ends up happening, I just want to throw this out there. I said it 6 weeks ago, and no one believed me. And I still don't believe you. I still don't think you guys believe me. Second tackle of the Sharkies. Out to left their side, Kennedy. Oh, good little run there from the Sharks, but they'll be taking down third tackle at the 30-metre line. So right-hand side here gives it off to Finucane. And Finucane, he'll be 20 metres out now. Sharks actually seem like the more, dominant team attacking-wise so far. Matt Moylan to Will Kennedy. Kennedy here to Talakai. Talakai taken down by his own player, realistically. All right, fifth tackle now for the Sharks. 15 metres out to Matty Moylan. Moylan puts that ball up in the air. Good chase through there. Oh, it's not back here. It's still going here with the Sharks. Offloads it right inside. Sharkies! Try to off the Sharks, but there may be a knock-on. We'll go back and have a look at this. Connor Tracy may have scored here. They're going to check this. I think there might be a knock-on here against the Sharks. Back in the middle area. Blitzy, time Blitzy out for that Jimmy Samuel comment. So I think there's a knock-on here in the when the ball goes up. I think there's a knock-on here into the Penrith player. Like, the Jimmy stuff isn't funny. It's not funny on the... comedy is subjective, but not on the channel, bro. Also, please stop spamming. I think he knocks it on here. Oh, no! No, it will come back! No, this will be a try! I think this is going to be a try for Jesse, for the boy. I think this will be a try for the Sharks. I thought it came off him and went into Isaac Targo, but I think this might actually go back here. It comes off Luai there. So either way, it's going to be a knock-on from Panthers. But I think Ramian clearly catches this. I think this is going to be a try. He did call it a try, though. Call it a no try, though. I don't know. It's definitely a knock-on against Panthers first, though, anyway. I think that's... Yeah, it's a try. I agree. I think it's a try. I agree. So game on, baby. 4-0 here. The Sharkies kind of Tracy. Boom, 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 boom. That was really nice there. 4 Penrith defenders couldn't stop Con Tracy. No, 5. 5 because even Taylor May comes over. So that'll be a try time for the Sharkies there with 4-0 with the kick to come. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. And I told you the Sharks were the more aggressive on the attack. So try time there officially. Try time officially, guys. And it's 4-0 here to the Cronulla Sharks. 4-0. 8 minutes into the game here. Saturn Kelson says try time. Obviously, I would love the Sharkies to win it this year, man. Obviously, you know, I want my mum to be as happy as possible. And as long as they're not beating the Titans. And obviously, it can be tough with the Titans being top. But with the Titans realistically not playing finals, you know, I would want the Sharkies to win for... Don't want the Manly to win for my dad. No, I love my dad. But it's in the same sense, like, I still don't like Manly. Luai's defence is very questionable. I just am interested to see if they would have called that a knock-on against Luai in the first place, because I think Luai knocks that ball on first anyway. But it would have been interesting to see what they call there with Luai. And Nico Hines. Oh, missed that kick. No, he missed that kick. We'll trade that one there. So 31.5 minutes to go here. Of the first half. Jay says, your sweepstakes says you're a Cowboys supporter. See, man, I'm in a bit of a win-win situation here overall, right? So, I don't really give a shit who wins. I am just happy that, obviously, you guys enjoy the content. I enjoy this sport. We create good content, and we keep growing up in subscribers, which means that we can keep living our passion and doing what we need to do. If the Sharks win with my mum. If Manly win with my dad. If the Cowboys win, I win $400. If the Roosters win, I was right in regards to my call. The only problem is if the Panthers win, but the Panthers probably do win. But it's not even really an issue. It's just like, okay, boring. You know, we want to see someone different now. It's funny, though, because they've only won one time, but we're already seeing it. Ooh, close to a penalty there. It's actually a really good tackle, though. I don't really care. And if the Storm win, I kept telling you guys, I actually picked the Storm pre-season, actually. So there you go. I had Storm pre-season. So I've got them. I had the Roosters since 5 weeks ago. Panthers are basic. Manly for my dad. Sharks for my mum. It's a Titans win for me. Yeah. So Sharkies now 50 points minimum this half. Daniel Power, are you smoking something, my guy? Are you smoking something? Nico Hines here, third tackle. 40-20 attempt here. 40-20 attempt here. Oh! No, not to the corner, though. It was a good kick. It was good kick steal anyway, to be fair. Edwards has crunched down 30 metres out from his own line. 50 points a minimum this half. Are you crazy, man? Gee whiz, Daniel Power, you need to settle down. Jasper says, as long as it's not the Storm that win, I actually tipped the Storm pre-season, so I don't mind the Storm win. I don't have as much of a problem with... you guys are such bandwagons, by the way. 82% had voted for the Panthers literally 3 minutes ago, and now it's 79%. You guys in that poll is unbelievable. So third tackle of the Panthers, they'll be 30 minutes out. The Sharkies are doing a Penrith on Penrith right now. The commentary is right. 10 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Sharkies doing really well in regards to the aggression in this game. Dexter says, hey, brother, going for an upset. Go to the Sharkies. I told you guys the Sharkies had a good opportunity here in today's game. I said they had an opportunity. I say Pets still win, but I said Sharkies will keep it close. I said they'll keep it close with Will and Candy having a good game at the moment. Having a good game. Tavern Girl says, Sharks have more to play for here today. Pets don't have that as they're dwelling in 15th on the ladder. Exactly right. Season's over them. Season's over for them. Daniel Powers, I'm still crying over the 1 point loss yesterday, mate. I feel ya. I feel ya. So Sharkies here, kind of Tracy gets the ball to the 35. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, Daniel Power yesterday had a bet on over, I think, 54.5 points, and it landed on 54. And it was very close in the end, but no cigar. No cigar for the old Power man. So Sharkies now get the ball inside the attacking half, taken down now, fifth tackle, so I'll have to kick this one away. Kick it early, the Sharks got that from Queensland. Well, there you go. Panthers here. Tough kick. Oh, knock off Edwards. Sharkies. Sharkies. Howdy Willie. Sharkies. Oh, 5 minutes out of here. Here go the Sharks. Oh, Panthers in a bit of a schmelter right now. It's a fresh set here for the Sharks. 0 tackle. And it's Brayley. There's he got an easy try. Moylan! Try time for Moylan, I think. Or is that an unbelievable try saver? I think he gets this. I think he gets it. He got it! It's a try! Shaggy, Shaggy, Shaggy! 8-0 when he gets to come right in front. Matty Moylan bleeding from the eye. The Sharks are on here today. Fellas, I thought he got it down straight away as well. Edwards there knocks the ball on. Hamlin Ueli picks it up. Doesn't give it, sorry. He'll get taken down 5 metres out here. Watch the swearing, I'll tell you, Mum. Oh, Dasmate's gone a little bit too much. But I think he does get that down there, Moylan. Let's have a look here again, though. Ooh, does he? Does he, though? Does he, though? But they have to convincingly guarantee it. They have to conclusively say he does not get it down. Klein said he did. Yeah, I think he does. I don't know. This is going to be tight. They're going to check it, but he calls it a try. He calls it a try. Oh, try confirmed. Wow. Wow, that's a big call. I don't know if you can confirm that. I could agree with you going up into the bunker and then calling it inconclusive for a try, but I don't know how well you can confirm that. So what I'm saying is that I'm happy with it being a try, but I'm not happy with how quick it was ruled, is what I'll say. So you would expect them to go to the bunker, check this. That's a high tackle anyway, by the way. Honestly, it actually should be a penalty try, to be fair, because it is a high tackle. He probably does get it. But I don't know how you can confirm that. Damn, this is a high tackle. It probably would have been a penalty. It could have been a penalty try, though. The 8-point try could have been impossible too, though. I think he may actually have got that. I don't know. I think he may actually have got that. But that's the thing. It would have gone up as inconclusive and the Sharks had a try and everyone would have been okay with that. But with that call, and now Panthers will be like, oh, we got robbed. It's like, well, no, you didn't. You didn't. It probably still would be a try anyway. But it's now going to give him a reason to cry. Daniel Power says, I'm now a Sharks fan. Let's Penrith win. So first tackle here, and the Sharkies on fire, babe. I did say cover the spread of plus 12.5. So yeah, Penrith could still score 22 points, let's be honest. Hines now right inside, but what a result if the Sharkies, they can pull this off right now. This is really impressive. But it says, well, they are the one with all the angles. But they don't show us all the... They always say, oh, we got more angles. But show us them. Why do you care about not showing us the angles that you're seeing? Then we wouldn't be complaining. What, do you have a sucker for punishment from the fans, you muppets? Like, shit, man. Justin Barnes said any late injuries to either team. Can't remember the last time Panthers conceded 2 tries in the first 15 minutes. They don't usually concede a single try in the first 15 minutes. Big kick there from the Sharkies. Good take from Dylan Edwards, though. So, for the Sharks, they're missing Sione Katoa. For the Panthers, they're not missing anybody. They've actually brought all their first team back in. The Sharks are really aggressive on their defense, which is really great to see. Thomas Rattenbury, is always good to see Penrith get smashed. They're not getting smashed right now, man. It's only 10-0. It's only 2 tries in this game. And it's only been 14 minutes. There's still plenty of time for Panthers to win this 13+. But it's a good game for the Sharkies. And at least, I told you guys that the Sharkies would give this a better go than everyone was giving credit for. So Panthers now right inside. And I think this is the wake-up call the comp needs. I think that if this happened, it would be a good wake-up shock. Ooh, bad play the ball there. Hello? He didn't get a foot to that ball. He did not get a foot to that ball, but that's cool. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Monotalo, don't throw that ball back, mate. What are you doing? My gosh. Cheddar Bell says, what's that? I try and see. So, it's a knock on there from the Sharks. That's a knock on from the Sharkies. It'll be Panthers balling 15 minutes out. That's what I'm saying. Don't get too excited too early, you guys. But I will say that it would have been given as an inconclusive try. So, it would have been given as a try regardless. But it's a bit confusing that obviously they didn't go off to the bunker. So Monotalo there nearly knocked that ball on in the first place. Didn't, though. And then obviously Talakai will knock the ball on. Talakai lost the lollies. No more lollies for the RCS for Talakai. Does that actually go forward, though? Man, I'm not too concerned about that call. So this will be the first time the Panthers will actually really have the ball in the attacking 20. The Sharks' defense aggressive in that defensive 50 for the Panthers has been very good. Panthers haven't even had a sniff, but now they get a sniff here. Right outside, episode comes down to Luai. Luai here, smash! Eat a dick, Luai! Eat the fattest dick on the planet, Jerome Luai. That is incredible. Eat a dick, Jerome Luai. Eat a big old dickaruno. That's what you get for Origin. So Luai knocks the ball on a first tackle there and got absolutely slammed. I wouldn't celebrate like that for any other player. Not for a single other player. Not for a single other player. Not even Cherry Evans. Not James Roberts. No one. But for Jerome Luai, it makes me so happy and heartwarm that you see an absolute muppet of a player get flogged like that. Elmo should just follow the Queensland playbook and you'll beat Panthers since they're pretty much the New South Wales team. Yeah, we've had that joke already, but it is still good. Go says, why Titans first? They're undefeated, mate. It's pretty obvious. Right inside of the Sharkies, Nico Hines. He'll get taken down 45. Run harder, Luai, you cat. Brian Roberts says, take Mick Ennis' spot for grub of the game. Yeah, but Mick Ennis was still a lovable character. Luai's not really a lovable character, you know what I mean? Like, for Panthers fans, maybe, but like for anybody else, no. But Mick Ennis was a bit of a lovable larrikin. You know, he's a lovable grub. He's not someone that you really, Raiders fans hate him with a passion, but I just think it's a bit of a difference between him and Luai. Jamie Nelson's go Rabbits because they're the best. They are. They are 17-0, Daz, mate. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Someone says Luai is a muppet. So third tackle here for the Panthers. That's a penalty there against the Sharks. You are shivered. That is definitely a penalty to the Panthers there. Penalty to the Panthers. And that was bad there from Royce Hunt. They needed that one, though, desperately, because the Sharks have been monstering them in their own 50. Now, Cleary will kick this ball over the sideline to about the 40. Bliss says he's fine on the field, but off the field. He's fine off the field, but on the field he's a grok. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know the guy personally. I'm not going to sit here and insult his personality off the field. I'm not going to sit here and say that he's a bad person. I'm not going to sit here and say that he's a dickhead off the field, but on the field, he's a gronk. He's an absolute gronk. He's a grub, and he's a piece of shit on the field. But when it comes to off the field, I'm not going to sit here and say anything bad about him because I don't know him. And that's the difference between what I say and what other people say. A lot of other people actually go for the actual insult of the player overall. It's like, well, no, settle down. You know, he's an absolute flop on the field. Good player, but flog on the field. That's why I changed it from flog, because that could be misconstrued. But off the field, I have no problems with him. So second tackle now. But then again, he didn't even apologise, something that he clearly did. Like, you know, it kind of shows a lot. No, Viliami kick out. No, that's not back. No, I'd challenge that. I'd challenge that from the Sharks. Oh, they're saying Cronulla knocked it out of their hands. I don't know about that. Viliami kick out here will... No. Oh, I don't think you could overturn that. But I think he does knock it backwards. But it is what it is. The Panthers get the ball at 10 minutes out. No, Miss Lance, it's funny. It sounds like a lot of people hate Jerome more than the Warriors. No one hates the Warriors. What? Warriors aren't even close to the most hated club. I don't even think the Warriors are even top 10 for most hated clubs. What? I would say they're the least hated club. What are you talking about? So it's going to be a penalty here to the Panthers. So if Cronulla... So it's a penalty here to the Panthers from right in front. They're not going to take two, obviously. But if they go for the scrum again and Cronulla infringe, there'll be a sin bin. Should be Sharks ball. That's what it says. You're not wrong. Ennis was good to watch. Old Bronco too. Yeah, absolutely. It's great in his Broncos days. Also great in his Sharkies days and Bulldogs days. Nearly won the premiership with... Oh, no. That was Kerrod Walters who was the 9 back then, wasn't it? In 2006. But the Sharkies won the premiership with the Bulldogs. Made 2 grand finals. Yo! Azai, 5 minutes out. His second tackle. Second tackle here. So they're 5 minutes out. Apisai Kotosau gives it off to Cleary. Cleary, terrible from Cleary. Third tackle here, 10 minutes out. 20 minutes to go here in the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new. Panthers right inside, Apisai Kotosau. Oh, terrible. Terrible defense there from the Sharks originally, but they last second got it there for Wade Graham. Forward tackle, left hand side. Yo here to literally nobody, and the Sharks get it. Wow. Viliami kick out with an unbelievable play. That is an unbelievable play, the Viliami kick out, but this Panthers attack has been dreadful. You bandwagons. Look at that poll. Look at that poll, you bandwagoners in the chat. Look at you bandwagons in the chat. That was 83% of the Panthers before. Now it's lost 10%. But that's so unlucky there for Ramy. And Viliami Kikau just did that nicely. Sean Berrigan, sorry. Karen Walters was before, wasn't it, Brighton? And then it was Sean Berrigan. Sean Berrigan was a really good utility player. He could play a lot of positions, Sean Berrigan. All right. So it's starting to rain here, guys. I just don't know how many points are in this game. I know there's been a good amount of points so far. Good kick there from Nico Hines. I don't know how many points are in this game. The Sharks' defense has been pretty solid so far. Panthers have been pretty lacking on their defense, but you wouldn't assume they would give up too many more points. 19 minutes to go here in the first half. 6 again even the Panthers, but then again it was first tackle anyway. So now it'll be first tackle even the Panthers. 33 minutes out of the line. So up inside, got us out of Yo. Sharks will be very careful here with the pace of this game. If they allow the Panthers to just get repeat set after repeat set after repeat set, they will draw you down, they will grind you down, and they will get a try. So Sharkies right now have been phenomenal in so many areas. Areas. Luai taking down 11 minutes out of the line. He actually held on to the ball this time. Well done. So right hand side, up inside, got us out. Fisher Harris. Forward tackle now. 3 minutes out from the line. Forward tackle. Happy side, Cottersow, right hand side. They got maybe numbers here, maybe. No, they don't. Sharks, good defense again. Good defense again. Stephen Crichton taking down 4 metres out. Jada Bell, I'll be at the Titans game tomorrow. I'm flying down to Sydney at 6 a.m. So Cleary, interesting kick, and the Sharks get it. Cleary's been really off it tonight. Really off it. Unfortunately, he must have barley belly. He must have the old barley belly, the old Nathan Cleary. But no, Jada Bell, I won't be streaming the Titans game tomorrow or the Tigers-Cowboys game because I'll be going down to Sydney. Third tackle now for the Sharkies. They'll be 25 metres out from their own line. Good defense there for the Sharks. Sharks have been really impressing me today. This is really impressing me so far in this game. They still have the ability to lose this game, but they have been really impressing in this first half. And Nico Hines on an early 4th tackle kick. Not a great kick there, but it's a high kick in this wet weather. They were looking to try and, I guess, screw those wingers out there, but that was a really interesting kick to Dylan Edwards. Daniel Powell says Panthers would finish bottom of the Super League. Muppet. Brian Robinson says Queensland belly for Cleary. Well, he went to Bali afterwards, didn't he? Was it Bali or was it Thailand? I think it was Bali that he went and holidayed in, wasn't it? You know, imagine the scenes. You're so far up the top of the table after an Origin loss and you decide, oh, interesting kick from Cleary. No, Cleary. Cleary, no. No, Cleary. No. And I was really sure Sharks win, I would say they are confirmed second of the Cowboys. 1 second here. CSM Talakai. Talakai. What? That's crazy. They will go second for tonight, but the Cowboys will beat the Tigers tomorrow, so settle down. Sharks here. They'll be 13 minutes out, third tackle. Bali, Thailand, same thing. A little bit, just because they're both in Asia, does not mean they're the same place. Sharks aren't confirmed, but a good chance. I think maybe it's for the end of the season. I wouldn't confirm anyone for anywhere right now besides the Titans in first. So 5th tackle now for the Sharks. They didn't make many meters there, but this is what this game's going to be. And it's going to be a grind from here on out, guys. That rain is really coming down. It comes down to the errors and the knock-ons, the mistakes, and not making those mistakes. And the Panthers didn't knock it on, but they made a mistake at the back, which loses about 5 metres here, and Brian To'o gets ball to the 45. So they've got the field position battle winning right now for the Panthers. No minutes less. How about State of Origin? Well, I'm a Queensland fan, man, so I don't know who you're trying to insult. Sachin Kelson says Cleary's massively off his game so far. Yeah, he's been terrible so far. Harry says, why are the Titans so good? First place, baby. Exactly right, baby. First place, baby. Let's get it. Too many people don't believe it, but this is the official live ladder. Right side of the Panthers. They got the offload away nicely. Cleary gets it off to Liam Martin, and Martin now get taken down 25 metres out from the line. Tigers fans, tonight you're going to see Tigers get a sexy 70 against the Cowboys tomorrow. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Well, if the Titans beat the Bulldogs, then I don't really care. But if the Titans lose the Dogs, then no, I am not. Cleary, the offload there. Oh, Cleary! Oh, pass the ball, Cleary! Oh, if he passed the ball, they score easy. Right inside him, 4th tackle. Luai gets it off to Fisher Harris. And Edwards offloads it forward. No, Talakai's away! Talakai's away! Gets the ball to the 25. The Sharks are playing phenomenal footy here. The Sharks are playing phenomenal footy. Sharks are playing... Look at this, Militaro! Oh my God, these are meters being made by the Sharks. This could be one of the biggest shocks. I know they're 3rd place, but like, my gosh, I told you guys the Sharks would be up for this one. I did. Tigers fans, a couple of the Panthers went from the Premiers to contend for the Spoon this year. They've only lost 1 game and yet they're in 15th place. It's crazy. Nico Hines now, right-hand side, and it's how good the comp is this year, obviously. Captain James is clear you're supposed to do a dinky little chippy kick into someone's hands. Well, a dicky little chippy kick, he says. My goodness me, I don't know what Captain James is smoking, but we'll have some of that. Fifth tackle now. Nico Hines puts it up in the air, and should be an easy take here. Oh, no! Oh! Why did he even try and catch that? That was actually really weird. Panthers are making a few really weird mistakes that you don't normally see. Alex says a terrible comment from Tigers fan. It is a terrible comment, unless the Titans win by 90 tomorrow against the Doggies, and then we're happy with it. I actually don't understand why Taylor May decided to catch that ball. It would have been a good... it would have been Panthers' ball anyway. Six fans, g'day bandwagoners. There's a lot of bandwagoners because they've all voted for the Sharkies since the Sharkies were leading. But I tried. But people kept telling me I was crazy for saying the Sharks have a good chance to win this game. But I did say the Panthers would still win. But I said the Sharks would be absolutely up for Scotty Sorensen with a good run, fit tackle here. Bliss says maybe they're nervous or thrown off. Maybe it's just their first game back after Origin and they had a bit of a break off in Bali and, you know, kind of Tracy knocks it back. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's going backwards there. Oh, that's a penalty. Yeah, that's a penalty. Sharks, William kick out. What are you doing? What are you doing, William kick out? Are you stupid? Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's clearly gone backwards. It's clearly gone backwards here. I don't know what Panthers fans are complaining about. And then William kick out just punches the ball out of his hands. Tigers fan says, he makes a good point here. Why would the result of the Bulldogs vs Titans game affect the Tigers game? Titans won't be kicked out at first, so you'll be fine. Mate, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You make a point. Still don't want to see it just because, you know, in an alternate reality, maybe the Titans are in 15th and you know, don't want to see... I don't want that alternate reality to happen where the Tigers could go above the Titans, so I'll pass on that offer. Sharkies, good passing. Right inside. And Raven is still running here. Jeez, this is an impressive first half from the Sharks. Dana Powers, maybe they should try Cleary at 6 and Luai at 7. Maybe you should not comment. Maybe that. So the Sharkies here at 45 minutes out. That says Titans 15th, a bit silly. It's a bit silly, but I'm talking about alternate realities. Have you seen Doctor Strange, sir? My gosh. Count the times. Daz. Oh, it's a knock-on for the Sharks. Daz. My gosh. Alex says the bandwagon 8-year-olds don't know the rules, so it seems. Yeah, Luke Brooks is definitely a struggler of the rules. He definitely is for his age. Dustin Barton says, who's winning the forward battle? Sharks, easily. Easily. Six fans, I don't see Panthers on the ladder. They're below 9th. Yeah, they're in 15th right now, mate. So Panthers now, they'll be third. Tackle at the 40. Good tackle. Good smack up of Fisher Harris. Did he lose the ball? Oh, close. Lucas says Titans haven't come less than first in like 100 years. Mate, they've never not come at least first. At least. Luai steps around and he will get at least 5 extra metres. Better than he's not gone before. Tasman says that's why you're not the coach, Daniel. It's why Daniel's not the coach. He is not the coach. But the Panthers here right inside. Crichton gets it up to the defense. Oh, Sharkies! William Kennedy! Kennedy's away! He's back on the inside here, Kennedy. This is an impeccable first half performance here from the Sharks. It's just wild. This defense from the Sharks is incredible. Brian To'o makes a break on the wing. Arden knocks it on, all kicks it, and the Sharks break away. Oh my gosh. Sixers fan, TBJ's a cat. Get on my face. TBJ. Tavita Punga Jr. is a cat. He's a cat. Hey, says, where's the TikTok dance, Mr. Streamer? Well, we haven't hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, but I also haven't posted on TikTok for like a week, so... So third tackle now with the Sharkies right inside. This is going to be a good night of footy, guys. We've got this game. We've got the Rabbitohs versus Storm after this. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We've got 10 minutes to go in the first half, so you definitely got to hit that thumbs up button. And you're definitely going to subscribe if you're new around here. My goodness me. Tigers fans, this is my quality. It's music to my ears. Is it actually quality? It's just the laptop right now. I haven't actually got the mic connected because it hasn't been working lately. No! That's going to be a knock. No. Panthers will get it. It went backwards there. Gee whiz. Who's that person who needed over 30 points the first half? Because I don't know whether Penrith losing or winning is better for Para next week. I would definitely say you would need Penrith to win this game, sir. Sir. Mortalo looks like he might be injured here. It's not good. That's not good. But I think it might be just a contact injury there. I don't think it's a serious injury like what we saw Pappenhausen last week. Mate, that's Storm Rabbitohs game. I've actually been excited for that all day. Hey! Fit tackle here. 10 minutes to go first half. Was it Powell? Oh, no! Knock on Panthers. Oh, that's a juicy moment play. That is a juicy, juicy moment play. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Cats can't hold on to the ball. They cannot hold on to the ball, Brighton Robinson, but unfortunately, the Cats aren't playing today. Tavita Pangai Jr. is not out here. But the Geelong Cats were leading at quarter time. The Geelong Cats were beating Port at quarter time. How we going? How we going? Yeah, the Catters. Kind of Cats. Kind of Cats. 69-35. Are you a GC Suns fan? Yeah, a bit of both, man, to be honest with you. But I'm in contact. I want to... Long story short, things are in place. Tigers fans turning camera around so you can see the game stream. No, you're seeing the fans, the official fans here at the game right now. Second tackle now. They're going to go left-hand side, and Sharks taking on 30. Will just said something about Tino. Tino is going to sink Tavita Pangai Jr. if he doesn't get dropped right before the game. Willing get it. Oh! That's a knock-on. Panthers get the ball. A lot of knock-ons in this game, but it's wet weather conditions, so it's obvious. Edwards here gets his ball to the 30. Nice way. Nice play. Justin says Panthers and Cats, aren't they? No shit, Sherlock. Not the point what I was saying. ASHSD says, can you show us the screen of how they're playing? No, you're going to get to watch all the fans watching right now, mate, because obviously it's illegal for me to show you the game. It's on right in front of me. So the best I can do is commentate and let you know exactly what's going on. But you can see the fans behind me. Woo! Woo! Luai, you're a cat. See, he heard me. He heard me. So second tackle now with the Panthers, right-hand side. And they'll get taken down at the 43rd tackle now. Six fans of Panthers not confirmed minor premiers. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Fourth tackle here with the Panthers. They're 30 metres out. Yes. Yes, they are, Sixers fan. Look behind him, Tigers fan. Exactly right. Look behind me. Look behind me. So right inside, Cleary. Cleary, Luai. It seems like the Sharkies aren't really biting off to this this fake play from the Panthers that normally gets a lot of teams. Fifth tackle with the Panthers. They're 10 metres out though. Cleary, Chancey, kicks it through, and it will be a dropout. I think Cleary could have left it. Nego Hines could have left it, but instead he'll just throw it out for a dropout. There you go. A Tigers fan, I think I just saw you on TV just now. That was me. Yeah, that was me. Eloise Parnell says, let's go Sharkies. If you win, you'll be coming second. So yes, it'll only be until tomorrow where the Cowboys take the Tigers. So the Sharkies would finish off the night in second, but you would see the Cowboys more than likely beat the Cowboys tomorrow, which obviously puts the Cowboys back over the top of the Sharks into second position. So Panthers now, here's a good chance for them to score before half-time. They haven't really deserved a try, but it'd be huge if they can score one right now with 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go. 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Sam says, mate, what's your pick at this stage going forward? Oh, man, I still think Panthers might sneak it, but I'm really liking the way the Sharks have played this first half, man. I really am. You can't doubt the Panthers, you know what I'm saying, especially at home. But it is raining, wet weather. Sharkies are playing well in this wet weather. Left-hand side. They're defending superbly, man. Forward tackle now, 3 metres out. Left-hand side. Doesn't give up the Villamy kick out. Oh, there's going to be an obstruction here. There's going to be an obstruction here, lads. There's going to be an obstruction here, lads. There's going to be an obstruction here, lads. You watch. They're going to call try, but they'll call obstruction. You wait. They'll come back here. They're going to say Wade Graham offside if it's not a penalty. If it is a penalty to the Sharks, but it's going to be a no try, I reckon. So Viliami kick-out runs through and will take out a player there. To be fair, I don't think Wade Graham actually gets there anyway, but he does technically run into a player, which does prevent him the chance to run out there. I'm saying if you want to be consistent, that is a penalty. If you want to be consistent, that is a penalty. Viliami kick-out has run into a player there, but in the same sense, they still may call it a try here, because I don't believe Wade Graham will get anywhere close to it, but I'm just saying consistency would prove that is a penalty. Eloise says, what's your normal team? Titans. 8 minutes for life says, finally Penrith score. Yeah, but it's debatable. They're probably going to call this a try, but I'm just saying, Viliami kick-out has run into a runner. I really think this should have come back here. This has to be consistent. It's not consistent. It's not consistent. That is an obstruction based on the rule book. He's taken out Wade Graham there. Sam says, not going to lie, the NRL's being consistent at not calling obstructions, if anything. Yeah, maybe. But I'm just saying that based on what they normally call, that's wrong. Cleary will get the kick. So it'll be 10-6 here with 5 minutes to go in the first half. James Paul said the other team would call that back. Probably, yeah. They didn't even look at it. Yeah. So 5 minutes to go here. BKRmy kick out clearly runs straight into Wade Graham here. Just throwing this out. Oh! You know what? To be fair, Wade Graham actually makes the decision to cut it outside there. Cut it inside, sorry. You know what? I will disagree with myself here. I actually think that Wade Graham does actually go and decide to take the tackle there. No, so I'm going to disagree with myself. That was a try. And that was the right call. When you look at it slow-mo there, Wade Graham is clearly looking at BKRmy kick out and then goes inside to tackle him. So that is the defender, which is actually the opposite of what the Parramatta Eels got called against the other night. Scott James, this is a good game so far. Yeah, for wet weather, this is a very good game. So first tackle, the Panthers, Sharkies doing really well. They've got to really keep it up though. 20 metres out. I don't know why they're booing here. There's no way that's the penalty. All right, Panthers now. Sorensen taken down, 30 metres out, second tackle. Left-hand side of BKRmy kick out, and kick out gets taken down 25. So, yeah, I'll agree. I'll disagree with myself. Cleary here goes for a 40-20 attempt, and that's actually a good kick here. Oh! Oh! Bro, no, you're not. Oh, no, it's going to hit the post. Oh, it's going to be a 7-tackle setting with the Sharks. That is the luckiest bounce I've ever seen in my life. William Kennedy with the balls of steel. William Kennedy with absolute balls of steel there. Oh my gosh. He's having an incredible game. It had to hit the post and it just hits the post there. My gosh. So Talakai now gets his ball to the 42. Otherwise that would have been a 40-20 there for the Panthers and 10 metres out. So right outside Cameron McInnes. Oh, another knock on with the Sharkies there. You can't be doing those short passes like that in the line like that in these weather conditions. So knock on here against the Sharks. Admin realised that was surely a 40-20. No, it hits the post. It's not a 40-20. It hits the post. So it will be Panthers ball now. It will be Panthers the ball. It will be the Panthers ball now. So I'm just checking something here. 45 minutes out with the Sharkies. They cannot... holy shit, the Blue Jays beat the Boston Red Sox 28-5. Oh my god. Alright. So it's going to be a scrum feed here to the Panthers, 45 metres out. Sharkies, you can't go down here. You can't be going down at half time. You can't be going down at half time here after the way you've dominated this first half. Last 10-minute completions, 2 from 5 of the Sharks, 4 from 6 of the Panthers. The rain is starting to impact the Sharks' gameplay with how physical this Panthers team always is. Third tackle now, they're at the 20. Panthers take the lead. We'll give it another $10. So third tackle here. Cleary. Cleary! Oh, it's a good run, but he gets taken out to 10. Fourth tackle now. Forward tackle. Yeah, Cubby's got up today too. 6 again here for the Panthers. Oh, I don't know if the Sharks will be able to hold this out here. I don't know if the Sharks will be able to hold this out here. Up here, south. 3 metres out from the line. Sharks are going to need a mountain of effort here defensively to stop this one. Sorensen will be held up here. He will be held up. Oh, I don't even think he gets over the line. It's going to be held up. So he'll go back to the 10 here. Teddy says go to Panthers. Blitz says Cubby's got up today. Yeah, they did. It was a big win too, wasn't it? I think we scored 15 runs. Velasquez hit a home run. So 6 again here, I believe, for the Panthers because the referee is shaking his arm. Yo! 3 metres out now. Oh, must be second tackle. No, so it must have just been time back on. Panthers here, left their side. Cleary here at the back to Luai. No, Luai, pass the ball, you selfish man. Good call there, Truckin. So 3 metres out. Luai selfish run, Brighton, absolutely. So right inside, BKRmy kick out gets it off to Cleary. Cleary starting to wake up a bit more in this game. Yo here. They might have numbers. No, wrong pass from Edwards. Crichton goes back on the inside there. 4th tackle, 5 metres out. You're absolutely right, no man's land. No one could predict the Titans be on top. 4th tackle here for Edwards. Edwards here. Edwards. Oh! It's going to be a dropout. So the Sharkies can waste 40 seconds here. So they can get through to about 30 seconds to go and then do the dropout. Oh, dear me. Jeez, I was so close there from Scotty Sorensen. So close. Oh, good deep. I tell you what, Will Kennedy, he's having a good go. Justin Butler's thoughts on Sean Sutherland as a backup half, 5'8", pretty handy player. Well, he's going to the Dolphins, so he will be the starting half. All right, so Nico Hines has 2 seconds left here, and will drop it out on the 40-second mark. Wowee. Last second he allowed that one to drop down to. So 40 seconds here for the Sharks to hold out. Big run there from Spencer Lenny, who gets it to the 30. First tackle here, 33 seconds to go first half. It's been a great game so far. Cleary gets it off here. Sorensen, he'll be 22 metres out of the line. Second tackle. 24 seconds left now. Appy Kotosau to Isaiah Yo back underneath to Cleary. Cleary is going to probably get tackled here. We'll get tackled here. Oh, we should have passed that ball to be fair. Oh, he's lost the ball. Oh, they're going to call penalty. Oh, I disagree with that. They might take the 2 here because it'll be siren done. They'll take the 2 here. They'll take the 2 here. So it's going to be 10-8 at half time. Yeah, I actually... Oh, it's a bit of dog shit there for the Sharks, though. There's a bit dog shit there for the Sharkies, though. They didn't want that to be happening, but they will give away the penalty. I think they probably would have held out there, too. I don't know why they gave away the penalty there. But the Sharks have still been great defensively in this first 40 minutes, man. You've got to really commend them for this effort. The Panthers will still be down by 2. Talita Parsons says, Rabbitohs Melbourne, you should have watched my tipping video, Talita Parsons. I put my tipping video out. I did put my tipping video out there. So, yeah, the Panthers are starting to... The Panthers are starting to wake up a bit more here at the end of this first half. All right, so Nathan Cleary here to make it a 2-point ball game at halftime. It's basically right in front. Of course they'll get this. Surely, and he will make the kick. So we'll be at halftime, guys, 10-8 to the Sharkies. Very good half of footy there. A lot of mistakes, but that's what you're going to get in pouring down wet weather conditions. I told you the Sharks would be up for this one. I still think the Panthers win, but the Sharkies are absolutely up for it, and it's good to see here that the competition is absolutely alive. So let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Don't be slacking. Hit that thumbs up button. It's free. You may as well. And obviously, subscribe if you are new around here. Archie, I know you say he got the kick. Please don't try and ruin it for me. I know by you saying he got the kick, don't try and ruin it for me. Harry, otherwise you will get timed out, brother. Harry says Storm South on top. What? Storm South top? No, they're not. What is that comment? I don't even know what you're trying to say there. I don't know what you're trying to say, but it's going to be a good game between South and Melbourne later on tonight. Later on tonight should be a good one there. So that's it. Harry, you should be watching my tipping video. I put a tipping video out every week. There was a tipping video out on Wednesday. You should have watched my tipping video. I dropped it. I said who I think will win that game. I gave you my reasoning. To be fair, I've had a pretty average tipping week, though. Thursday, I tipped the Eels, and they obviously were dreadful. And then, I was against the Broncos. And then I tipped the Manly Seagulls against the Dragons, and Manly were dreadful. Obviously, got the Roosters tip right, got the Raiders tip right, and I still think I get the Panthers tip right here, but it's a midget here. Get out of my face. But yeah, obviously, we're still just waiting here for the waiting here to see if the Panthers go back in the second half, which I believe they probably do. But yeah, you have to check out the tipping video to see who I tipped. Mitch Jeffrey says, I can't stand Penrith fans. It's weird because Penrith fans used to be actually really tolerable. They used to be really tolerable. They used to be fine. But it was when they started becoming good, they just decided to turn into Muppets, man. Really. Muppets, really. Somebody says, Blaze would tip Eels against Brisbane. Bro, that's a month away. Scott James says, everyone gives a thumbs up. Get around it. Get around it. Looking forward to going down to Melbourne in 2 weeks, though. Obviously, I'm going to Sydney tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to going down to Melbourne in 2 weeks for a quick little trip down there to watch the Titans get absolutely pumperooed by the Storm. Absolutely pumperooed by the Storm. Which Jeffrey says, I'm glad he knows as well. Everyone knows this, man. There's no one out there who doesn't notice this. I think everyone has seen the drastic difference and change between what Panthers fans used to be like. And I am in Sydney nowadays, mate. You are right. What Panthers fans used to be like and what Panthers fans are now. But I guess that's part and parcel of becoming successful when you're a bad team, you know. Like, I guess I'd be relatively intolerable if my team was, well, my team is top, but, I'd be, in an alternate reality, if my team was top, I'd be relatively intolerable for people who didn't, I guess, like the Titans or and whatnot. Jack Lewis says, have I lost my mind or what I can only see videos on your channel from 2 months ago, can't see tipping one. I put the tipping video out on Wednesday. I definitely did. It has nearly 3,000 views, man. It should be there. Someone says, I hope Titans smash the Storm. You'd love to see it. Jim Arusa says, Geelong leads 69-42 AFL. Yeah, good stuff. Lal for uses Michael Lennis he's not a very nice guy with his overly optimistic ball fondling of Penrith. Harambe says, what's up, mate? Just, buddy, cracking on, mate. Cracking on as per usual, giving it our best. Harry says, why is that personal? Who cares if he does? What did Sampai says? What did Sampai say that was rude? I don't even know. I don't know what's going on. Lee House is coming on Sharkies. Hello says surely Panthers win. I wouldn't go as far as say surely. I think the Sharkies are doing well here, to be honest with you, man. I think the Sharkies have been very good defensively, and people underestimated them coming in, which I thought was ridiculous. I thought it was very ridiculous that they were 4-1 odds. I told you guys before the game started. I told you guys in the tipping video on Wednesday that I had the Sharks giving it a good crack, and 4-1 odds was very juicy, and you could have easily considered getting on them. But I still thought the Panthers would get up in the end. But yeah, Lee Howe says, who do you think will win this match? I still think Panthers win this match, but I think it's going to be a close one. I think it'll be still a 1-12er. I still think it'll be a 1-12er here for the Panthers. I don't think they win 13+. I think the Sharks have been really solid defensively. Really solid defensively. Attacking-wise, have been pretty fun to watch too. In the first 30, their attacking was good. In the first 25, their attack was good. The last 15 was very debatable. But, yeah, I don't know. I would love to see the Sharks make this a close game. Mr. Jeffries, I feel like the Storm and Titans game will be a close one. Last year when they played each other, it was close both games. It was, but last year was a bit of a different story with the Titans. Taylor, are you going to Canterbury tomorrow? Are you worried you'll catch a disease? So, no, I won't be going to Canterbury, but I'll be going to Combank. I'll be travelling down to Sydney at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning and heading on over to Combank at 2 p.m. For the game. And then I'll be leaving at 8:40 p.m. at night back to the Gold Coast. So I'll probably stick around till maybe about 5:30 at Combank, and then I'll head back on the train so that I'm ready to rock and roll to get back home. Justin Button says, how much of a bully was Latrell last week? Yeah, but you're going to get that. Like, that's the entertainment, man. You've got to love that. You know, people complain about that. They're always like, oh, the game's getting boring and there's teams winning all the time. It's just like, man, you know, that's why I don't mind Jerome Luai in a sense. Like, obviously he's a dickhead on the field, but you need entertainers like that. You need people to hate. You need people to, shut up, realistically, right? So, overall, with, for example, players like that with Latrell and Jerome, yes, okay, they may be bullies, and yes, they may be dickheads, right? I don't think Latrell's a dickhead at all. I'm thinking Luai in regards to that one. But shut them up, They can talk as much shit as they want when they're top of the table. They can talk as much as they want when they know they're the best in their position and the best in the game. But if you can prove them wrong, then they're not going to be talking shit. So it really comes down to proving other teams that have to go and beat them. Max Watson says, score prediction for the Bunnies Storm. Go and have a look at my tipping video, my guy. Lockie says, go to Bulldogs for tomorrow. No, Lockie, no. Ethan Rebel says, who do you reckon will take an 8th spot on the ladder at the end of the season? Roosters. Easy. Justin Button says, Latrell is a beast. I think Manly, no way. I think that the Dragons, no way. I think, if anyone, maybe the Raiders, outside the Roosters, but no, I think it's between the Roosters and the Raiders for mine. Harry says that Latrell is a nice guy off the field and he's really just passionate on the field. Yeah, but that's a part of the game. I'm not complaining about that. I don't think that Latrell is a bad person at all, and I don't even think he's a bad person on the field. I think he's an entertainer. You need characters in the game, and he is a character. He is an absolute character. And just like I said, Jerome Luai is also a character. Mr. Jeffries, the Eels did not finish 9th. Like, guys, you've got to settle down on this Eels nonsense. Like, they're still 4 points clear of 8th place. 4 points. That's 2 wins clear of 8th place. And although their for and against isn't exactly great, they're not going to lose every game from here on out. They're just not going to lose that. They might probably lose next week against the Panthers. And they've got a tough run, but it's absolutely ludicrous that people don't have the Eels making the 8. It's ludicrous. Like, look at the Roosters run home too. Like, the Roosters don't have an easy run. The Eels, I don't think the Eels have that difficult a run home, do they? Let's go have a look at their run. I think you guys are well and truly biting too much off there in regards to Parramatta. So they play the Panthers, which is a tough game. They play Manly, which is arguably a tough game there. Play the Rabbitohs, which is a winnable game. Manly's a winnable game. They play the Bulldogs, which they'll win. I know they lost them last time, but they will win this second one here. Especially at home. I guess the last one was at home, but it wasn't really a home game. Broncos away and Storm at home. So it's actually a tough run home, but no, man. They're not going to lose all 6 of those games. Arguably, they only need to win probably 1 or 2 more games the rest of the season. They will beat the Bulldogs. There's a winnable game against Manly. There's a winnable game against the Rabbitohs. There's a winnable game against the Broncos. And they have a good record against the Panthers and Storm. So, no, I think it's unrealistic. I think it's incredibly unrealistic. Lockie says Eels will definitely make the 8. Absolutely. Harry said if Manly beat the Chooks, it'll be a huge arm wrestle in the end. Yeah, that'll be the one that proves Manly may do it. I think that's in Manly too, isn't it? Is that at Brookvale? Manly Seagulls, they play the Chookies at, Brookvale. It's going to be a close game. It'll be a very good game. I will stream that game. I will stream it. Mark Fanning says hi. Hello, Mark Fanning. Harry's thing is Eels can beat the top sides at times, and is anyone other than the Roosters good outside that 8? No, I don't believe so. No, I don't. I don't believe so. Do I think the Rays will finish the 8? No, I don't. If I've got the Roosters making the 8, I don't have anyone. I don't have the 8 changing right now. I think this is the 8. I think this will be the 8. So yeah. By the way, guys, still half time here. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Was 83% of people voting for the Panthers. Now it's 68%. It got to 67%. So now bandwagon is starting to get back on the Panthers wagon, man. Starting to get back on there. But we're on our way to 20,000 subscribers, guys. So I would appreciate it if you could hit that big old subscribe button. Joe Munner's a beast too. He came to the Warriors. I wish he came to the Warriors. Yeah, he's an incredible player. Probably, I believe that he actually may still move into that 6th role with Keary going. I really think that they may move Keary and put Joe Munner into that 6 so that they keep him there, because I don't believe Joe Munner's going to stay in the centres long. They can't put him in the fullback because Tedesco is the best in the game. We saw that again last night and in Origin every week. But I think that Joe Munner could definitely put himself into that 6th role. Absolutely. Mark Fanning says Rays will make the 8. I disagree. Brian Robinson says we'll still make the top 4. I don't know what their ladder. I don't know what their Is the Sevens on now? Is the World Rugby Sevens on now? Is it? I don't even know. No, I don't think it is. Is it? I don't think so. What is it? So the Melbourne Storm. Let's go have a look at their run home. I believe they win tonight, as I told you guys. They play the Warriors next week, which I believe they win. They lose to the Titans by 50. Play the Panthers. That's going to be a big game later on. Broncos Storm. Their run's actually relatively difficult too. Rabbitohs, Warriors, Titans, Panthers, Broncos, Storm, and Panthers, Broncos, Roosters, and Eels. It's actually a relatively tough run there. I still probably reckon they do it, but then again, the Sharks are playing well enough here to kick their spot. I just don't know about the Broncos. I don't know about the Broncos. Nothing games the biggest chance of the Bunnies to beat the Storm. Jack Lewis says, Tonga are playing Hong Kong now in Union. What a stupid game. Hong Kong even have a team. How is the game going? What's the score? Because obviously whoever wins goes to the World Cup. Whoever wins goes to the World Cup. It's not even showing me the score here. I don't even know. But obviously Hong Kong will go towards the repechage where they'll take on, I think, USA and Portugal. And I think Portugal will beat both those guys pretty easily. But biggest chance the Bunnies to beat the Storm, to be honest. Yeah, it's a big chance. Yeah, it's absolutely very close chance there for the Bunnies. I would not be surprised. They're not the favourites, but I just can't see the Storm losing 4 in a row. I think that there's just something in that club that I feel like will get them over the line. It's 28 Tonga. That's still actually disappointing for Tonga, to be fair. That's still actually pretty disappointing for Tonga. What's the lowest Storm can finish in your opinion? Storm, the lowest they can finish, I don't think they finish below 5th. I really don't. I don't think they finish below 5th. I still believe they probably finish in the top 4. But if the Sharks win this game, that's going to really put a dagger into the Storm trying to get to that top 3. But I that 4th place, I really do think that the Storm probably do get it over the Broncos. Because I think people are starting to wank on a bit too much about the Broncos. I think it's been impressive for the Bronx, but I think that there's still a lot of factors that people aren't taking into consideration in regards to them playing against the Panthers, or when they lost to the Roosters, or the Storm, the Cowboys, who they've played and been beaten considerably twice. Oblivion Gaming saying Brian to O to score and Sharks to win for 4K. Well, I hope it happens for your Oblivion Gaming. I can't wait for my 10%. Can't wait for my 10% Oblivion Gaming. Brian Robinson says England's team isn't too bad. Unfortunate Herbie Farmer can't be there. I don't think you know who England's team is. I think you're full of shit. I think you're saying that because you think the England's team aren't too bad, but I think you don't realise that England actually have a pretty poor team going into this World Cup in comparison to previous years. They also struggled recently. They also struggled pretty recently. Brian Robinson says, don't talk about the Bronx. We need the underdog tag. You're not getting it because your fans aren't giving it. Your fans are the ones saying that you guys are pretty locked on for a premiership run. Your fans are saying it, not anybody else. Some people are somewhat agreeing, but most people are saying no. Sussex Gaming says, wonder if Craig Bellamy's anger will motivate the Storm today. See, again, it's going to be a close game, and the anger would have happened at halftime of every game so far. They've lost in this 3-game streak, but yeah, I think the Storm. I think the Storm win. I've told you guys this. Sharks coming out here. Sharks coming out here for the second half. The Jimmy is the Bills. The grand final was tomorrow. It was the Broncos and the Storm. And back the Broncos, but there's still a ways to go yet. Yeah, if the grand final was tomorrow and the Broncos first played the Storm, I'd take Broncos over the Storm. Would I, though? Would you? Because the Broncos are still... Adam Reynolds is also known for choking in grand finals or in the finals. Throwing it out there. Well, it's not me, man. I'm nervous every game. That's great, but most of your fans are opposite to that. They're probably nervous, but in the same sense, they believe that you guys are premiership contenders. And I don't believe it. I think that you guys have done well this year, and I think you've got 2 years on your expiration date after this year. I think you've got a 3-year span here where a window could be potentially opened. But you've got to do it before Cleary retires. You've got to do it before Cleary goes. Starting gaming, 22 Storm equals 21 Roosters in terms of injuries. Yeah, but the Roosters handled it a lot better. They handled it a lot better. So Nathan Cleary was terrible early on, but he really worked his way back into it at the end of that first half. Here we go, guys. Second half getting underway. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's get it. Obviously, subscribe if you're new around here. We've got 300 and something votes there in the chat. 67% for the Panthers and 33% for the Sharkies. And the Sharks will kick it off here to the Panthers. Animal Highlights is up the Sharkies. Doing well so far, man, but they kind of slipped up a little bit late on in that first half. But their defense has been very, very solid. 8 minutes for loss. How do you think the Cronulla will go in the finals? If they play like this, they can go far. But I think that they're not going to be... I don't think they go too far, no. But if they play like they have tonight, if they win this game tonight, it'll go a long way to proving themselves. Go a long way to proving themselves. Then again, they played well in the first part against the Storm. In the last game they played, and then got blown out a bit in the second half. So they're going to hope they don't do that again here today. So 4 tackle now. Luai gives it off to Villiam. Kick out, gets it off here. Taylor May. And the Panthers are already taking the lead here. Edwards going to score. There you go. And there you go. Dylan Edwards scores there with the Panthers, and it's 12-10 here with a kick to come. And there you go. You've got to... Has he called try? Yeah, has called try. So Dylan Edwards will score a try there, literally off the first set of the game. First set of the second half. Literally the first set of the second half. Anna says Titans ain't first. Well, they are. That's the line letter right there. That was too easy. Luai to Villiam kick out. Gets it out to Targo to Taylor May, and Taylor May back on the inside of Edwards. That is terrible defense there from the Sharks, especially on the first set of the second half. That is really, really poor. Really, really poor. That's all on the Sharks there. That was really basic stuff there from the Panthers, and the Sharks just weren't ready for it. And that really tells you the difference between a premiership contender and a team that just isn't up for it. Like, they've been really good in this game, and they've just come straight in the second half, and then blown out of the water very quickly. That's embarrassing there for the Sharks. That is an embarrassing try to concede straight away. That is a very embarrassing try for the Sharks to concede, literally immediately into the second half. Well, there you go. So 38 minutes to go here of the game. Edwards scores a try, 4 tackle busts tonight for 120 metres. Obviously, most of those metres came just then, but has had a pretty decent game tonight. Edwards has only lost knocked one ball on. Besides that, has been pretty good. So Panthers here from the left-hand side. That penalty really does come in clutch because now it'll make it a 4-point game if he can get it rather than a 2-point game. If he misses this, then that penalty comes in more clutch because it makes them in the lead rather than tying. So Nathan Cleary here for the left-hand side. We'll get it. So there you go. 14-10 here with 37.5 minutes to go of the game. Harry says Cowboys are soon to be the other side to stop the Panthers. No way. But honestly, Cowboys could fade in the finals. Only because no one... I'm going to stop you right there. No. So the Cowboys lost to the Panthers 22-0 early on the season. When they had a full-strength team, the Panthers had a pretty full-strength team. They still had a couple of outs. They beat them 22-0 very convincingly down there. Cowboys didn't even score against them. I think if anyone's going to beat the Panthers, it is going to be, and I said this in the last stream, I say this all the time, either the Roosters, or the Storm, or the Eels. Those are the only 3 teams that I can see doing it. The Cowboys have been convincingly beaten by the Panthers already this season. Convincingly beaten. And anyone who says the Cowboys convincingly beat the Storm doesn't understand how many players were out and reshuffled in their spine and in their team in that game in North Queensland. Alright, so, Panthers now with the ball. You can't give away a penalty here, Sharks. You can't give away a penalty there, Sharks. 18 metres out of their own line. Malcolm says Sharks bring Warriors. Yeah, Sharks doing a bit of... No, well, it was 14-0 to the Warriors, to be fair. And also the Raiders aren't exactly the Panthers. But with that being said, yeah, the second half has started off very poorly here, the Sharks. Third tackle, left-hand side, depending on kick out. And kick out gets crunched down at the halfway point. 4th tackle. Harry says, so this is basically Panthers comp to lose this point. Cowboys didn't even score a point, I'm sure, last time they played. This has been Panthers comp to lose all season. Literally all season long. Good chase here from the Panthers, and Mulatalo will get absolutely slapped. Could have actually passed that ball to the right-hand side. He actually had some space there for his fullback, but he didn't pass it. So Panthers now, this is going to be interesting how the Sharkies play this, because they're getting a bit monstered at the moment. They're getting a little bit monstered as we currently speak, and the Sharkies get this ball out to the 22. Left-hand side, Blake Brayley. He'll get this ball out to the 35, forward tackle. Come on, Sharks, make this an interesting game, man. Don't let the Panthers just blow you out that quickly into the second half. Nico Hines here will kick this one, 40-20 attempt, but it's going to go straight down the guts there, not the angle. Had the distance, though, but just not the angle there. And Edwards is going to get taken down, 25 metres out. Close to eye tackle, probably bounced off his shoulder, though. So left-hand side now for Brian To'o, who comes inside, and it'll be 35 metres out. I said the game will probably be 18-14. Be tough to see that now, though. A decent amount of points. Storm had Grant at 7 for that game. Storm had no Pappenhausen. They had Grant at 7. I don't know. Did they have Munster? I think they did have Munster. A lot of forwards were out. I think Brandon Smith was out. Oh, he could have been not. I don't even know. It was the whole team was just all over the shop. It was not even close to a Storm first grade team, first starters team. So fifth tackle now. Panthers to Jerome Luai. Luai puts that up in the air, left foot. Pretty good kick there actually from Jerome Luai, and good take though from Con Tracy. Well, we know Hughes. Yeah, well that's why Harry Grant. That's a penalty. Williami kick out was so well disciplined, man. Like, that's 2 penalties that was so unnecessary. So unnecessary. But yeah, that's why Harry Grant went into the 7. So I think Brandon Smith did play 9, but that was because... Was Brandon Smith in the 9? I'm not sure. Kickout's been super, super disappointing in regards to his discipline in today's game. He did not need to do that at all. At all. He's clearly gone down and then pulled him back again. Justin Barnes says, the Sharks are saying the fight can't lose by more than 20, plus need Paddy the Baddy and Meatball to win tomorrow. Good stuff, man. I don't think the Sharks lose by more than 20 here. I still think they've been good enough to not lose by 20, but, you know, the handicap could be a bit of a struggle. Oh, he's going to lose that ball there, Andrew Feeder. Oh, bro, he's so... I don't even understand why Feeder still gets a crack. He's so much older than what he used to be, man. Like, bro, that's an embarrassing mistake. The Sharkies are literally giving this game to the Panthers right now. They're giving the game to the Panthers. Like, that's poor, man. Oh, to be fair, Cleary kind of does niggle that ball out there. He does kind of niggle that ball out, but it is what it is. So 34 minutes to go here in the game, and now the Panthers are going to be on the attack again. Sharks get gifted a good possession, a good penalty from the Panthers, and then they waste it with Andrew Feeder knocking that ball on. He's not the player that he used to be. He's not the player that he used to be. So Panthers now 40 metres out of the line. Cleary rolls it back. Left-hand side up inside got Sal to Targo. Can the Sharks maintain that defence? The Panthers have seemed to just grind it out of them a little bit here. Right-hand side, and Scotty Sorensen, 24 metres out, second tackle. He's starting to get a feeling that the Sharks are just being out-muscled here. You're starting to get that out-muscled feeling. They need to change this momentum around really, really quickly. So left-hand side here, and Cleary taken down at the 8. Neymar says, Ale Kikau. Oh, he's been pretty poor today, mate. And Carousel, 1 metre out from the line, fifth tackle. That's good defense again from the Sharkies. Fifth tackle here. 1 metre out, going to kick out of Cleary. Cleary here. Gives it, that's a knock on. Now that's a knock on there. Now the Sharkies will bring this ball to the 10. Jada Gamer says, Fafita is way overpaid, no player. The only thing he brings now is a sense of leadership. That's what I'm saying. Like, I believe you keep him at the club for leadership, but I just don't know about playing him in the team. You know, I think you're taking away a forward that probably has a bit better hands and a bit more motivation at this point of his career. Oh, that's a high tackle. No, they're not going to call it. Second tackle here for the Sharks. I would agree. I don't know about overpaid. I don't even know how much he's on. But overplayed, I would agree with. I think that the Sharks probably do have better options that they can go with. But, you know, they've got plenty of leadership on the field here for the Sharks. So Sharks now get this ball to the 45, fourth tackle. Pretty decent set here. Pretty decent set. Right-hand side to Fafita. Don't knock it on, Andrew. Don't knock it on. And he'll get taken down 43 metres out. Viliami kick out, I swear to God. He nearly gave away another penalty just then. So Nico Hines puts that up in the air. Chase through here for the Sharks is pretty good. Edwards knocks it on. No. That's a knock on. Sharks get their momentum switch. 800k a year, Jada Gamer. No way. Surely not. There's no way Andrew V's on 800k a year. Yeah, Justin, I've already kind of spoken to death about Kieran Foran, so I'm not going to go on about it again now, but I'm very happy for him, yeah. So there's a knock on there from Edwards, and the switcheroo happens now. But on 800k a year, if I can remember correctly, it's the most out of our squad. That's wild if that's true. Andrew Fafita is on 800k. Can someone actually Google check that for me? There's no way. There is no way I believe that. 800k. Unless that's a very back-ended contract. Unless he's got 1 year left of his contract, or 2 years, and that's a back-ended contract, that would be wild. So Sharks now, I feel like that's very back-ended. Niga Hines and Talakai. Talakai here. Offloads it to Kennedy. And Kennedy will slip over at the 20. Poor play there. Google says he's on 370k. Yeah, I was going to say. So right-hand side now. And Graham will get his ball about 15 metres out. Oh, that's going to be a knock-on here. That's so poor from the Sharks, man. So poor. They may challenge this. They may challenge this. No, I don't think they're going to challenge it. No, he's definitely not. It's definitely not a strip there. Thank God he didn't strip that. 370k was 2014. He's on 850k apparently to 0 tackle. Wow, wait. Sean Johnson wasn't too bad with the Sharks. He didn't. He was okay. He was fine. It was attacking, but the Sharks had no defense at the time that he was playing there. 850k for 4 years, and this year he's off contract. Yeah, there you go. So, was that 850k across 4 years? No, that'd be too less. I don't think that. No, he would have signed that. It wouldn't have been. It says 800k everywhere. That's wild if that's true, man. That's wild. Like, he used to be worth that kind of money, but maybe not because the inflation changes that. So, third tackle lead, the Panthers have 30 metres out from their own line. Hamlin-Welly comes off for Wilton, by the way, for the Sharks. Fourth tackle here, 30 minutes to go of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you are new around here. Subscribe if you are new around here. 800k a season. Not across the last 4 years, and he's off contract this year. Okay, so they made that contract around the grand final time, effectively. Kick out, knock on. Kick out, knock on. So we'll be Sharks ball here, 35 minutes out. Kick out's having a pretty poor game here, to be honest with you. He's trying. He's tried very hard, but Kick out was making a lot of mistakes. So nice little kick there from Luai. And it would have been, if Kick out grabs that, it would have been a 6 again there for the Panthers too. He's on 800k a season contract, ends this season. There you go. He will not be getting that next year. And Sharks probably do re-sign him to like a 1 or 2 year deal, maybe 1 year deal for like minimum, because I don't think many clubs will go for him. But obviously, Sharks can't be that dumb. Coming off the 2016 grand final, 2018 area, Sharks were pretty good, man, and Andrew Fafita was pretty good back then. Obviously, Andrew Fafita was a big reason why they won the grand final, scored the grand final winning try for the Sharkies. So back then, it was a lot better. So, how did Wilson not knock that ball on? Oh, no, they're going to say he knocked it on. They're going to say he did knock it on. Gee whiz. Gee whiz, man. Sharks. Too many knock-ons here, man. Too many knock-ons right now. Does he? Oh, yeah, he does, yeah. Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, he's holding on the Panthers to Remember, it was not a good try. It was a crash play. He signed the deal, I think, in 2018. Yeah, that's still 4 years ago. That was still at a time that Andrew Fafita was a much better player. But a 4 year deal is a bit too much there. I would have maybe done 3 years at that price. 4 years is a bit too lengthy. And I would have even said that back then. Carrying on 450. Yeah, it's a bargain for now, Brighton. But that's because he was coming off he's on an ACL right now coming into this season. There's a lot of factors that go into that. It was fair at the time, but obviously now he's going to be on a bumped up package for his next one. But yeah, Fafita has a twin brother in the Super League, which is exactly like him. Yeah, David Fafita, he used to play for the Sharkies too. David Fafita used to play for the Sharks. And the Broncos. Not the same David Fafita from the Titans, different David Fafita. And they are related. So Panthers here, 45 minutes out on their own line, left-hand side, and they'll get taken down at the 50 now. 27.5 minutes to go here in the game. I think David Fafita used to play with the Broncos too, but it's not the same David Fafita that is from the Gold Coast. Honestly, he's got up and played again. Like, Kick-Out's passed there, even though he was tackled. Like, I'm not too sure why that's not a penalty. Kick-Out's had a pretty poor disciplined game. Twins do normally look alike, Mackenbugger. No Man's Land says, no, Blitzy, settle down. No, it's not the referee's fault. You guys have just been very poor in the second half so far. No man's land rugby league can secure many futures. Absolutely. But also, long-term effects are also very impactful on the health of a person. Oh, I don't even know if that was played at, but Andrew Feeder with a good play. As we're speaking about him probably not deserving the contract that he's on, he actually makes a really big play there for the Sharkies. Oh no, Brayley. Oh, Brayley, no. Penalty to the Sharks. Wow. That's a big call. Mangus, I just realised that you put the Titans on top of the ladder. That's a live ladder, mate. It's not me. That's a live ladder. That's a big call, and it's not challengeable. Not 10 metres. Wow, that is a big call there. Sharks knock on, but they're going to say... To be fair as well, you're not allowed to slap at the arms of the player playing dummy immediately like that. So it should have been a penalty anyway, but it was a penalty for not 10 or something like that. Mark not square, which is right. But either way, they haven't been calling that slapping down on the arms penalty lately. Andrew Feeder gets his ball to the 33. Second tackle. You watch him score a try now. We've all been talking negatively about Andrew Feeder. You watch him score a try right now. Third tackle now. You watch it. 22 metres out. Brayley. Left-hand side here to Moylan. Moylan kicks it through here. It's going to be a 7-tackle set. It's going to be a repeat set here for the Sharkies. Drop out. Good work. Good work there for the Sharkies. It will be a drop out. Should be a drop out of the Sharkies. Here they come. Can they get back in front? They were up for 10-0. So I was about to say 14-0, but then I realised that... Edwards just got absolutely slaughtered there. Edwards just got absolutely slaughtered there on the way by Sifa Tanakai. 69% of you voted for the Panthers. And wow. Oh, that's great from Cleary. That's really good from Cleary there. That's really good from Cleary there. So it's going to be a short kick that goes over the sideline. So it will be 14 metres out on their own line. Panthers will get the ball back here. Aaron Booth is a great player, Scotty James. Aaron Booth's a great player. Good bloke too. Deserved the crack. And there you go. It's a great kick there from Cleary. DC said, I reckon Sharks will still win. You say that now, but there's no way you tip the Sharks before the game. About 0% of people tip the Sharks before the game. 1% because the Sharks fans would tip themselves. I did tell everyone the Sharks would give this a really red-hot go here. They were only down by 4, to be fair, and absolutely with a chance to win this game. But it's funny how everyone now comes out and is pretending like they said Sharks to win. So, second tackle here for the Panthers. They'll be 22 metres out from their own line. Jay says, hit that like button so we can get to 69. I reckon we get to 100. Just get to 100, guys. Smack that thumbs up button. It's free. You may as well hit that thumbs up button. Make it blue. Subscribe if you're new around here. Left-hand side. Oh, no, Luai. Oh, Luai, no. Knock on Luai. Oh, Luai, no, mate. No. 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 He's an accidental offside. It's a penalty to the Sharks, Luai. No. No, Luai. No, Luai. No, Luai. No. Harris is Cobbo overrated or not? No, I don't think Cobbo's overrated. No, Luai. Just no. No. Bright Robinson says, stroll past 69. I can't do a shoey anymore, Scott. No, and also not with Coke Zero. But it's funny that you remember that I'm on keto. But no, I'll have to wait until I'm not on keto again to do a shoey. Kennedy taking out the 20. So first tackle now. Right hand side gives up to Molitalo, and Molitalo will get this ball about 15 metres out now. Funny that you said with Coke Zero though. Right hand side, here we go. Can the Sharkies score? They got numbers here. Moylan, right hand side. Raymond offloads it. Tracy. Oh, he'll be taking the sideline. Oh, that's poor there from the Sharks. That's so poor on second tackle. That's so poor on second tackle there. Shoe juice is not keto friendly. It's not keto friendly, mate. It does come down to the fact he slipped over, but in the same sense, I think he gets taken over anyway. It's wet weather. You don't go down the sideline like that in wet weather. Enough with the shoey comment, Scott James. I've literally just told you that's not happening. So, second tackle now for the Panthers. They're going to be 15 metres out from their own line. Sorry, first tackle for the Panthers, 15 metres out. Guys, when I do say something, it means that it's not going to happen. It is second tackle, so I was right. So, Panthers here, 30 metres out now. Third tackle. And they're going to go to Zayo and making pretty alright meters here. Nothing crazy in regards to getting a good attack going here, but at least it gets themselves out of trouble in their own end. James Evans' Sharks 39 plus. Yeah, don't know about that one, mate. It was looking good early on, but obviously they've really slowed down a lot more, and the physicality of the game seems like it might have gotten to them a bit. And that's a hard kick to take here, but great tape by Mulatalo. That's a really good tape by Mulatalo. Really good. Jay. I know what Jay's saying. So here's Sifatalakai now. He'll get his ball to the 22. Second tackle here. All right. This is a very fitty game right now. The Sharks are getting opportunities, but they're not looking too threatening. The Panthers are still looking pretty dominant in regards to a lot of the factors around the ball. But, Timmy Rudolph there with a good offload. Not a knock on there. Sharky's still with the ball. I don't know why Panthers fans think there was a knock on. It wasn't. Fourth tackle gives it off to Finucane, and Finucane can't get the offload away. Good crush and tackle by Liam Martin there. So off it goes now to Nico Hines, and he'll kick that one up in the air. Good tape by Edwards. That was nice and safe there. Needed to make that play too. Oh, nearly broke away at the 20. Oh, he still can go here. No, you're right. Jeez, I don't even... It's really tense, this game right now. It's really tense. It's a really tense moment here. 20 minutes to go in the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. 20 minutes to go. And... Oh! Targo got crunched by Tracy. Tracy just absolutely crunched Targo there. So at the 40, gives it up to Yo. And Yo has been trying a lot in the passing game of the night. Not too much in regards to the running game, however. Be interesting to see if they go with Paddy Carrigan or Yo. They probably do go with Yo in that lock position, but Paddy Carrigan is a good shout for the bench. For the Rugby League World Cup, this is for Australia, mind you, guys. And that will go up there. And that's a catch! Tracy, wow. Wow. Scott James, you just got played by everyone in the chat, bro. You got played so hard. You got played so hard by everyone in the chat. I know exactly what Jay's going to do to you, bro. And Daz, you muppet, man. You are a goose, Scott James. Bro, they were literally saying, how could you not read the room? They were clearly trying to get you safe so they could get you timed out, mate. Bro, how on earth did you not see that coming? And Trucker's done you too. What a muppet, man. What an absolute muppet, man. So Fitzhagle now with the Sharkies. They're 45 metres out. And Brayley gives it off to Nico Hines, who will just kick this one into the corner. Placement kick there. It's actually a pretty good kick there if it sits up. Oh! 7 tackle set. So unfortunate there with the Sharks. Nico Hines a little bit too deep. 6 nice high blaze, hello, mate. So Panthers now. Very much a grind. Ooh. You could argue they were all offside there, the Sharks. You could argue they're all offside. All right. Yeah, game is very much in the balance here. I agree with Nick Ennis. Game right in the balance. But the Panthers now get taken back to the 30. I'd say it's still leaning with the Panthers. I know they're up 14-10, but I'm saying in regards to the way the game's being played, it's still leaning with the Panthers. Very low scoring second half, though. Only 1 try scored. And that was for the Panthers, obviously. As long as Carrick gets one of your green and gold jerseys, he deserves it. I would say he probably gets bench. I don't know if they start him in a Rugby League World Cup. I think they do go with the experience there of Yo. But was he the lock? Oh, Viliami kick out! Viliami kick out! Kick out's away here! Kick out's away! Taken down at 22. I would argue that Luai got taken out there behind the play, by the way. 5th tackle now with the Panthers. Oh, 4th tackle, sorry. Cleary right hand side. Panthers Crichton. Oh, decent defense there. They're 2 metres out from the line now. 5th tackle, left hand side to Cleary. Cleary, no! Oh, goes down here. Luai, it's gonna be knocked back here from the Sharks, and Sharks with the ball. Crazy play. Oh no. Penalty? No way, referee. No, nah, I'd go for the 2 here if I'm the Panthers. Simpin? No way. Penalty try? No way. A Simpin here? What? What? Wait, what's the sin bin for here? Oh, okay, so they're talking about the Luai maybe. So it's not a sin bin. I don't even know what really has happened here. Don't go grabbing players. I don't actually know what's really happened here. I'd take the 2 here if I'm Penrith. I would take the 2 here. Oh, Luai actually grabbed him too. So I was right in regards to the play back there, by the way. If I'm Penrith, I take the 2 here, but they're going to go for the try. I disagree with the call, but they may be able to score. But I would go with the 2 there to make it a 6-point game. He's lost the ball. They're stupid. They're stupid. They're stupid, Penrith. They're stupid. They're stupid. They're really stupid. They're stupid. You go for the 2 in that situation every time. You always go for the 2 there in that situation, Penrith. That's why you go for the 2, because of situations like that. It's wet weather, man. Why would you not go for the 2 in that situation? It's wet weather, dude. That's so dead from the Panthers, man. That's dead. That's not smart. That's not smart footy. Ivan Cleary would be blowing up. Ivan Cleary would not be happy right now. Ivan Cleary would not be happy right now. 6-9 says Cherry or Cleary for the Australian jumper. I really think it comes down to the rest of the season, guys. Cherry had the advantage from the Origin, but the rest of the season will also, you know, potential-wise, Cleary, he's a better player. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Yep, penalty Sharks. Yep. Oh, man. Panthers, man. That's brain dead of a call, man. It's a brain dead call from the Panthers. They could be up by 6. Oh, my God. It's a good kick there from Nico Hines to the 50. Wow, it's a really good kick. There's no need to go with the arse-slur there about people with a disability. They're called to stance boy. Lachlan Pilton says, Panthers have not been as relentless as they once were. It'll be very interesting to see how they go the rest of the year. I think that they're also coming back off a break, man. You've got to remember that. Oh, jeez, huge hit. Huge hit. Oh, so close to a knock on there in the tackle too. Second tackle. This game is still on here, guys. This game is still on. And it shouldn't... Panthers would have only been up by... Oh, Nico Hines here. Offloads it. Sharkies. Left hand side to Finucane. Finucane here gets his ball to about 25 metres out. Third tackle. Third tackle here. They'll go right-hand side. And Sharks, 22 metres out now. Broncos and Storm fans will be angry with that. I just think the Panthers are a bit, you know, fresh off of the break. No, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. It's a good take there from Dylan Edwards. He'll get taken down at the 13. I think there was a player that came into contact, but I think it's fine. Arrogance at its finest. I would agree. I think there is a bit of ego that comes into play there. I think it's all well and good. You guys know me. I usually like to say go for the try. But in a wet weather game here, which is obviously close, the Sharks will be good defensively. You don't go for the try in that situation. You go for the 2. So Panthers now right inside to Brian To'o, and To'o will be about 40 metres out now. 4th tackle right inside to Fisher Harris, and Harris will get taken down at the 45. 5th tackle here, right hand side, and Cleary now whacks that ball up there. Tough kick taken, wet weather. Kennedy with a great safe catch here. I think Kennedy deserves man of the match here for the Sharkies. I think he does. I think Kennedy needs to be man of the match for the Sharkies. He's been very safe here today. You know, oh, good offload there by Ramey and Nico Hines. Away here! Nico Hines here! He set from the inside. He'll be 40 metres out. He's still going here. Jeez, Sharkies are starting to get a bit of momentum here. They're starting to play some pretty fun footy. Pretty exciting footy here. Left hand side. And the Sharks take it down to the 30 now. Max Watson said, I don't care what team we're playing against. If there's 15 minutes left and it's a 4-point game, we should take the 2. Anyone with a brain takes the 2 there, man. Talakai. Oh, last-ditch tackle there by Stephen Crichton. 4 tackle. What a game, though. Very good game here for a Saturday. Usually we don't get great Saturday games. This has been a very good game. And then we've got Storm Rabbitohs after this. My gosh. My gosh, Storm Rabbitohs after this. I think Storm win, but that's going to be a good game, man. So Brayley now, left-hand side to Hines. Hines puts that up in the air. Mulatalo coming through. But Toe, good catch, but taking a goal. Great tackle there by the Sharkies. And there'll be a dropout here. Sharks should be very careful about Nathan Cleary's kick here, though. Got to be very careful about Nathan Cleary's kick. Oh, what's going on here with Kato? Oh, now it's back on. All good. Whew. This is a heart and mouth game here for both these teams. You've got to really commend the Sharkies here, though. They've given it a really good go here against a team that no one gave them a chance against, except for me. But, you know, oh my God, again. Oh my God, again. Oh no, it stayed. Wow. I tell you what, though, Cleary, that's a very good kick from you, man. I know it didn't go out there. It's still another great kick. Greg Johnson hope the Sharks get this. Left-hand side. Here we go. Don't forget, guys, I will stream that Rabbitohs Storm game right after this. Second tackle here with the Sharks. Left-hand side to Matty Moylan. Moylan here. Oh, good tackle. Oh, no, he's still going here. Right-hand side, Finucane. Finucane! Oh, 3 metres out on the line. Third tackle. Here come the Sharkies now. They've got a big chance to take the lead. Left-hand side to Hines. Hines over the top to To'o. And To'o's going to intercept it. He gets taken. He's still going here, Brian To'o. He's still going here. He's at the 40. Oh, pass the ball. He had Edwards on the inside. Nico Hines was a very poor pass, man. That was a very poor pass there from Nico Hines. Cleary. He'll get taken down to the 40. No, it's not it's not a penalty there. It would not be a penalty. Left-hand side here. Edwards gives it back to Luai. Most teams score in situations like this where the pressure is just on the Sharks right now. You don't give away a penalty here, Sharks. You don't want to give away a sin bin. It will be a sin bin if you give away a penalty. Cleary, third tackle, 20 metres out, and Liam Martin, 20 metres out even line. It was a terrible pass, Brian Robinson. That was always getting intercepted there. That never looked like it was going to a Sharks player. So Cleary now, he'll go off to Luai, throws it to the ground. Luai's had a dreadful game, man. Luai has had a dreadful game. Panthers will get taken down now, 23 metres out of the line. It is very much a killer there, Lucas. But at least we've got a good game here. At least we've got a good game. Cleary puts it up in the air. Pretty average kick. Sharks should have that. They do have that. And Will Kennedy's so safe. So safe, 10 metres out. So first tackle here, jeez. I can't even breathe. What a game we've got here, guys, in wet weather. You've got to understand that with wet weather comes a lot of mistakes. But this second half, there hasn't been a great lot of mistakes. Sharkies are hanging in tough to even stay in this game. But the Panthers obviously did well there to get rid of the threat. Oh, close to a penalty there for the Sharks. Very close, but it will not be. 4 tackle over the Sharks now, 25 metres out. If Euro's coaches need to get a squad jumper, I think he gets an extended jumper, but not a first team. Like, he won't be starting or anything like that. Good kick there from Nico Hines. That's a great kick. It won't go 40-20, but they'll keep Edwards probably inside his own 30. Yeah, he does. Good work there. Good chase there from the Sharkies. 11 minutes and 10 seconds to go here. First tackle with the Panthers. They're 25 metres out from their own line. Brian to O. He gets it now to the 35. Oh, man, they've got the Rabbitoh Storm advert coming up next. I'm so excited with that, but we haven't even finished this game yet. This is just an incredible game. Panthers now, left-hand side. It'll be so good. It would give such a good shake-up of the competition the Sharks could win. Like, I don't really care who wins, but like it would be just such a good shake-up for the competition if the Sharkies could win this game. 10 minutes to go here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Go down there. Make that thumbs blue. And obviously subscribe if you are new around here. On our way to 20k right now. Fit tackle. I will not be streaming tomorrow's games. Obviously, I'll be down in Sydney to vlog the Titans-Bulldogs game. But that vlog will come out on Monday. Sharkies. Good take by Mulatalo. Good take. Safe take there by Mulatalo. 21 metres out. Scott James is young on the bench. Is he really? Is he really? It's a big call. Martin goes off for Salmon. Jamie Salmon on in a pretty important time for Liam Martin. Sharks here. Good run here by Teague Wilton. He'll get this ball to the 35. You don't want to give away a penalty here, though, Panthers. Third tackle. So right-hand side to Hines. Hines here outside to Ramian. Ramian crunches the tackle. You don't want to get taken on the sideline. 45 metres out. I haven't seen Yo go to the bench. Is he on the bench? You might be right, but I'm not too sure. I'm looking from on the field, but I can't see him. So it's going to be on the 50 now, and Tracy gets it back, and Nico Hines puts it up in the air, chase it through Sharks. It's a chase through to O. Gets a good take, though, and will get taken down about 30 metres out. No, it's not a high tackle there, Panthers fans. Settle down. So 9.5 minutes to go now. No, it's not a high tackle, Panthers fans. Settle down. Calm it down. Ah! Oh my God, Finucane. I don't think this is a bad... Is this a bad tackle? It looks bad, but is this actually bad? I think he comes and absolutely slams me. That is a mad tackle. That tackle is insane. I don't know if this is high or what. Let's have a look here. It is... No, it's a fine tackle. It's a fine tackle here. No, it's fine tackle. There's nothing wrong with the tackle. That's a fine tackle. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no way. There's nothing wrong with this tackle. Oh, to be fair, though, he does come over the top, but I don't think... He's not actually hit him across the head, though. As a legal tackle, I don't know why you're saying send him off. He's done nothing wrong. The Panthers fans are going crazy. There's nothing wrong with this tackle. There's nothing wrong with this tackle. This should not be a sin bin. This should not even be a penalty. It looks dangerous, but it's not. It looks dangerous, but it is not. Hey, we don't let us lead with the head. Yeah, good. It shouldn't even be a penalty. Is this a penalty? It's just a tackle. Good call by the referees. Good call with the referees. It looks bad, but it's not a bad tackle. It is a fine tackle. So it's going to be fine. Well done to the referees for making an actual genuinely good call. Is it a penalty? No, it's not. It's not. Good call, referees. Commend the referees on a great call. Commend the referees on a great call because that was just a powerful tackle that looked bad, but it wasn't. Well done, Finucane. And I want to say, absolutely amazing call there from the bunker and the referees to not, fall down to peer pressure there of the home crowd, of the way it may have looked. It looked pretty bad, but it was not bad. And then we had the people in the chat saying, send him off. Bro, it was a fine tackle. So left-hand side here with the Panthers. Fisher Harris will get taken down at the 42. ASHC says for a powerful tackle. Yeah, it was a great tackle. It just looked bad because the arm came swinging, but the arm didn't contact anything, and it was fine. So Connor Tracy here picks that ball up, and he'll bring this ball across. Good tackle there with the Panthers. They'll get out to the 20-metre line here, the Sharkies, though. Salvas Famous says Crichton just going off due to slamming in the ground on tackle. Yeah. Are they aiming on the fly? So I'm going to write Cronulla to him after that. Okay, cool story. Don't know why, though, because it was the right call. It was the right call. There was no penalty there. Yes, Crichton ate dirty, had to go off. Backer says, good job, Crichton, for holding on to the ball. Yeah, you do have to commend Crichton for holding on to the ball. But that's what happens when it's not a dangerous tackle. It just looked bad, but it was not. Wow, wait, what a game, though. So, 4 tackle here. Also, a bit of dog shit comment there about the Cronulla rights there. So, right-hand side now, Toby Rudolph at the 50. 8 minutes to go here, guys. Can the Panthers hold out or can the Sharks get the job done here? Nico Hines puts that ball up in the air. Bit of a nothing kick, to be fair. And Edwards should be able to bring this one pretty safely back to about the 20. 25. Good run. Good run. Big effort from Dale Bright Robinson says, I'm just so glad with the referees there. They could easily bite into the pressure of the home crowd booing and going crazy there. They could easily bite into the pressure of thinking that was bad because of the way it all ended up. But they didn't bite into it. And that's what you've got to commend. When the referees do something right, please, for the love of God, actually commend them for doing a right job there and Ashley Klein. And the bunker, too, for not coming in and saying shit. Because, honestly, we've seen it too many times before. I don't understand why Panthers fans are even booing right now. You're up 4 points, and there's nothing wrong with what's on the play. They're not offside here, the Sharks. Cleary kicks this one deep into the centre. But that was a terrible kick there from Cleary. Terrible kick. Click. Mulatalo! Oh, gets the ball out to the 20. Wow, wait, what a game we got here. First tackle, 7 minutes to go. Sifa Talakai. He'll get this ball to the 30. You watch Panthers fans complain about that, though. They'll complain about it, but it's the right call. Right-hand side, William Kennedy off to Nico Hines. Hines here underneath to Ramian, and Ramian will go to about the 30. Whew. Dasmate says, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new around here. Just do it. You may as well. Right-hand side, and don't forget, we'll be streaming Sharks. No, Rabbitohs and Storm right after this. So that's going to be... Oh, that's a knock-on. That's a knock-on there from Connor Tracy. That's a knock-on there from Connor Tracy. I think they'll challenge this, but I think it's a knock-on. They'll challenge this, but I think it's a knock-on. You'd kick out with the hit of the decade. It was a pretty good hit there, but that's not why he knocked it on. Shoulder charge. To be fair, it is a shoulder charge there from William kick-out. To be fair, it is a shoulder charge there from William kick-out. It should have actually been a penalty. It should have actually been a penalty to the Sharks there. That actually was a shoulder charge there for Benjamin kick-out. It should have actually been a penalty. But it is, yeah, exactly right. The commentary's talking about it. Mikhail Ravalawa has missed games for that kind of tackle, and yet they haven't called that as a penalty. The bunker can go back and have a look at that, mind you, but the bunker's not going to have a look at that. So now we go from commending the refs to actually complaining about the refs, because that should have been a penalty to the Cronulla Sharks. So Panthers now 35 metres out. They have a chance to potentially seal the game now. Left-hand side now, but the Sharks defense has been pretty good all game so far. 5 minutes 42 to go here, guys. First tackle, Panthers 30 metres out. Left-hand side, kick-out. Will get taken down at the 25. Still going in, kick-out. Still going in, kick-out. What a run. What a run. What a run. If Panthers score now, it's game over. Yes, you'd say so, yeah. You would definitely say so. Good call, trucking. You've been on fire today. Third tackle now with the Panthers there. 13 metres out. Left-hand side here, Luai. Luai here gives it off to... Targo, and Targo will get taken down 5 metres out from the line now. Alright, 5 metres out, 4 tackle, right hand side to Yo here to Cleary here on the inside himself. Oh, good defense again. Bunda, Cleary, not as good as Teddy though. Kicks it through. It's going to be, it's going to be a dropout. Oh man. Jeez, it's going to be... They'll go for a short kickoff here, Sharks. They'll go for a short kickoff. My God, what a crazy game here, though. But honestly, it just shows how much the Panthers should have taken the 2 when they had the opportunity to. So Nico Hines here will go for the short kick. Not a good short kick there at all, though. Ah! Wow, good take, actually. Good take from the Panthers. Liam Martin there saved the day. He had to contend with his own player there. But obviously comes down with the ball. So left-hand side now, they're 12 metres out on the line. Second tackle of the Panthers. If they get a penalty, you absolutely take it. Left-hand side, got us out of Yo. Yo here. Chance Panthers. No, 3 metres out now. Third tackle. Oh, man. What a game. They roll it back to Apisai Kotosau. He'll go right outside of Cleary. Cleary at the 10. Gives it off to the 14, which I think is Mitch Kenny. And Kenny will be taken down 4 metres out from the line. Fourth tackle here. 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go here. They're 5 metres out. Right-hand side to Yo. Wrong play. Oh, nice score anyway. No, 1 metre out. Wow, so close. Fifth tackle here. The Sharks. Can they stay in the game here? Can they stay in the game? Kotosau, Cleary. Oh! It's going to be stopped there. So it's going to be a fresh set of 6 here with the Panthers. Mulatalo nearly got an intercept. He nearly got an intercept there. But Mulatalo, if he nearly caught this ball for an intercept. Oh! If he actually tried to go for the intercept there, he's away. But he actually just went for the slap down. He didn't go for the intercept. He just went for the slap down. If he actually tries the intercept there, he probably breaks away. And he's got Cleary beaten. I don't know who would have been able to catch Mulatalo just then. Wow, well, that's a big play there. Mulatalo could have intercepted that ball. It was there. It was there for the taking. Tackled in the opposition 20 today, guys. Penrith 32, Sharks 7. Or is that second half? I'm not too sure. I think maybe that's second half. So Panthers here, 10 metres out, 3 minutes to go. The Panthers, first tackle, 3 metres out here. What a hectic game, Alex says. Absolutely what a hectic game, man. But we've still got a big one to come later, which is the Rabbitohs and the Storm. Panthers here, Mitch Kenny. He'll get taken down 3 metres out here from the line, second tackle. This is a game right here. This is an absolute game. Sharks defensively have been good all game. Can they hold out still? And if they win this game, that'd be absolutely deserved, by the way. They've put an absolute effort in here today, the Sharkies. The Sharks come out of this game looking better, but obviously the Panthers will take the 2 points. Chance here, Panthers, Luai! Try time, game over. Try time, game over there, unless it's an obstruction, but I think it's going to be a try time here. So try time there for the Panthers. They more than likely will get the win here. They will probably get the win here. But what a game, man. What a game. What a game. William Hunt says grub try. Yeah, look, it's a Muppet who scored the try, but it is what it is. You know, the Panthers score and too much pressure there on the Sharks. It just comes down to the fact that, they're lucky the kick-out doesn't actually stay, like the Sharkies actually move around in there because they could have called obstruction on kick-out, but it's not going to be obstruction on kick-out there. So try will be confirmed. That will be the game there, guys. With 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go. It should be a 10-point game at the moment now. Sam Kells says, why does the guy cut off the score? I know, it's a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying. He's obviously a dickhead on the field. He's saying bye-bye. Like, you're a Muppet, man. You played shithouse tonight, Jerome Little. I shush, mate. Your whole team's done better, but you've been shit. Shush. Jonathan Manson, Panthers 8 in a row versus Sharks is impressive, especially with rain versus a hot team. This was expected. I said the Sharks would give it a good go tonight. I said Panthers would win 1-12. There's still 2 minutes to go, I guess, but in the same sense, the Sharks will go to short kickoffs. They could still lose 13+, to be fair. Daniel says bye-bye. That would be Luai in Origin if Cleary wasn't there. Well, no, we did say bye-bye to Luai in Origin. Harry says, yes, Cronulla were competitive, but I still think there's fairly a few issues still for Cronulla because it's also rainy conditions and Penrith are well off and still win by 10. I wouldn't say Penrith were well off. In the first 20 minutes or so, yes, but I wouldn't say Penrith have been well off here. They've tried their hearts out. Sharks were very good defensively. I think you're discrediting the Sharks a bit too much there. So Cleary will get it through there, so it'll be 20-10 with a minute and a half to go. You'd assume Sharks will obviously go for the short kickoff. They've got, a minute 20 to go to try and get 2 tries, but obviously I don't believe it's going to happen. Sals, you got a Titans game? Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow, mate. I'll be flying down at 6 a.m. in the morning. I'll be going down there at 6 a.m. in the morning. So the Sharks will stay in third unless the Storm beat the Rabbitohs tonight. If the Storm beat the Rabbitohs tonight, guys, they will go to third, Sharks go to fourth, and the Broncos will go to fifth. Penrith obviously now will go 10 points above the Cowboys, but obviously the Cowboys play the Tigers tomorrow, so they'll more than likely win that game. It'll be 8 points behind the Panthers, but the minor premiership is done, obviously. So leaders 10 knock on there for the Panthers. So the Sharks will get the ball here. The Sharks will get the ball here. No, Sharks will get it anyway. Nego Hines here. They have to score right now. Even if you get a penalty, you'd arguably take the penalty. And then go for the try later on. But Sharks here with a chance. Even if they don't take the kick, they have to score and not take the kick right now. Penrith Panthers won't win the grand final. I think there's other teams that are there. But I still think the Panthers, I don't want to discredit the Panthers at all here. They've still played pretty well for the most part. Not their best, but they've still played pretty well here. Sharks defensively have been great. Offensively a bit lackluster, but, defensively they've been absolutely phenomenal here, to be honest with you, the Sharkies. Third tackle now, 25 seconds to go here. Don't know about the Sharks now. They'd have to score now and then score again very quickly and not take the kick. Oh, and that will be a knock-on there from the Sharkies. That'll be a knock-on there from the Sharkies, and Edwards will go down 13 metres out. And with 10 seconds to go here, guys, that's going to be the game, baby. That's going to be the game. 3 seconds to go here, 2 seconds to go, and that, my friends, is game over, Red Rover. So the Panthers will win a very tight, gritty game, 20-10 of the Sharkies. Score probably doesn't reflect how actually close that was. Probably deserved to be like a 2 or 4 point game there, but I said 18-14. It was close enough there, I guess. But overall, guys, the better team will win in the end. In the Panthers, Sharks defensively very, very sound, but they'll have to take a lot. They'll take a lot out of that one positively for their team going forward. Obviously, guys, I'm going to jump off for now. I'll be back on in about 5 minutes' time for the next game, which is the Rabbitohs and the Storm. So please feel free to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I will see you in about 5 minutes' time. Alrighty, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next time. Catch you later. Boop. That wasn't what I normally do, but it's what I'm going to go with.